right, getting set up here. I think we are live and we are good. Yo, what's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Today we got a great show for you guys. I'm very excited to talk about video game news and more. We actually got quite a slate. I made sure to actually map things out this time. I mean, professional streamer here, right? Professional streamer. First time that I'm actually I got a list of stuff. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different topics to go over, plus all the usual BS and whatever other stuff we're going to talk about. And JOJO Friday as well. So excited. Is it Friday? Like, the week just flew by, man. Like, it is just a crazy week. That just flew right by, man. So very excited once again to talk to you guys about video games and more, man. Very excited. So let's go ahead and get into the shout outs for people that are here on this glorious JOJO Friday. My man Dior, what's up, Dior? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Like always. Daniel C is here. What's up, Daniel? Sellout says shout outs to RGT85. Yes, sir. Super Mario Sunshine 2 Mario Returns to Delfino to Island Delfino, says 90 I think it's 90 Zarcade. All right, that sounds like something that Nintendo would definitely not do. Anthony Smith is here. Nen128 says RGT is my hero. You are my friend. No, okay, there you go. Sunshine 2 would be sick. Sunshine 2 is not happening, guys. Like, I don't know why people think Nintendo would do that, but Nintendo is not going to wait. Let me check. Is that 23 years to make a sequel to Sunshine? Like, I don't say, I got a great idea. Mario Sunshine. I highly doubt Nintendo would wait 23 years to make a sequel to one of the worst selling main 3D Mario games of all time. Like, hey, you know what? You know what really kicked these sales into high gear? A Mario Sunshine sequel. You know, the game that sold the worst out of all the big 3D Mario games. Yeah, that one. That's the one that we should make a sequel to. Yeah, they're not going to do that. Just Another Artist. What's up, Just Another Artist? Welcome to the stream. Seventh Hokage, what is good? Centipede. What's up, gang of chatters? What up, Centipede? Dr. Smooth. Party Man Cart. What up, Party Man? Adam Carson, Martin Vasquez, Crossbow. I'm deeply sorry about what I said in your last stream. I don't remember what you said in my last stream. I'll keep it a buck. I legitimately don't remember. It's okay, though. I'm glad that you're here. Celtiverse. What's up, Celtiverse? My 8-year-old son is loving Split Fiction. Just wish there wasn't any profanity playing with him. Meaningless that they curse in the game. But it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, probably don't want to play. I mean, if I were you, I would wait till he gets a little bit older. Enjoy it later. I mean, he doesn't have to play everything. He's only 8, and if there's cursing, I suggest not playing the game with him if there's cursing in the game, because he's gonna think. You might tell him not to say it, but he's gonna say it when he's not around you because he enjoys the game. So I know it's kind of tough because you're already playing it with him. But I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to parent your child, but I would say cut the game off and play something else. That's what I would say. Cursing's a no-no in my opinion, cursing should be a no-no in front of children that young because they develop potty mouths if they start hearing that, especially with the mediums that they like. They develop potty mouths and they develop it's not, but once again, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your child, you know, but I would cut it off. I would cut it off, but that's just me. Let's see here. George FT. What's up, George FT? Welcome to the stream. 777. What up, 777? Welcome to the stream. Big love. Spawncast tonight or tomorrow. Probably going to be tomorrow. Soy bad guy. Tomorrow, since it's not today. All right, there we go. What's up, David V? What's up, David? Welcome. Downloaded WWE 2K25 last night. I'm sorry. Jacob just back with the JOJO.
Let's go, JOJO.
Yes, sir. JOJO boys. First one of the stream. You guys know how we do it on JOJO Friday. Those $10 and up. Let's go. Full combo rewards in effect today, boys and girls. And we might just play something. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see if we hit some goals. I'm looking at doing like different like stretch goals past the 100, like combo breaker. So I'm actually developing all those, and hopefully I'll be able to debut those before the Switch 2 presentation. But yeah, I'm looking into all that, but I want to get my rune finished. I want to stop doing the green screen. I am so sick and tired of green screen. So I want to get my green screen done and then kind of reveal all that goodness for you guys, but I'm working on it. Jacob just with the $10. Thank you so much for the JoJo. Appreciate it. Let's go. Yo, shout out to the JoJo Friday boys. Appreciate you guys. Big love to my man Jacob Justback. Anybody, like I said, does 10, beat out Jacob Justback on the board. Just another artist says, OJ, I'm gonna add you to my personal account soon. I want to shoot you DM so we can DM there instead. Solid Family Boards, Nintendo's production. Just message me on Twitter. You're good on there, man. But yeah, DM me on Twitter if you want to talk to me about any like Switch 2 stuff or anything like that. I predict next 3D Mario game. Many journalists gonna compare it to Astrobot, and some Sony biased journalists gonna say Astrobot is better. That is probably gonna happen. Yes, 100%. I agree. Yeah, it's all good, Celtiverse. But yeah, it might be time's up for the game. Maybe you guys can play like I don't know. I don't know if you guys play like Wonder or like one of the Mario Bros games or like Mario Party like Jamboree or something like that. So yeah, maybe something else. You know. What's up, the Great Wah? But yeah, Martin Vasquez, I'm sorry that you downloaded WWE 2K25 last night. You know, I'm sorry that you did that. I mean, what a colossal waste of time. But it's all good, man. I hope you enjoy it. No, we don't curse in this home at all. Oh, I agree with you. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Like I said, it just the kids that I remember growing up that had cursing in their home always grew up to just be the most disrespectful little issues, you know what I'm saying? Like when they start hearing that, oh well, I heard it on this, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't mean you should say it though, just because you hear it. But oh yeah, well, and then it's so funny because I would go to their parent, like I would go to their house, and their parents would not allow cursing, you know what I'm saying? But they would pick up on it, you know, in TV or in this or in that, and then like I said, they would just say the most disrespectful things outside of home. Like at home, yeah, they wouldn't say nothing, but then outside of there, they'd start, like I said, start saying all sorts of stuff that'll get them into trouble. So. Even though objectively speaking, next 3D Mario gonna smoke Astrobot by Country Mall. Well, I mean, I don't know. We gotta wait and see. We need to get the next 3D Mario game first before we say that. But yeah, but I mean, the last 3D Mario game to me is better in a variety of ways. So I'm guessing that the next one will be better. But we'll see. You never know. You don't know what they're gonna do. But we can hear ideas though. Let's hear your ideas for the next 3D Mario game. 777 says Super Mario Lego game. I'm calling it. Yeah, that's definitely not the next major 3D Mario game. It is not a Lego game. Yo, I'm actually really hyped for NSO Game Boy games this month. I found the Picross through NSO, and it's so relaxing. Have fun with that, mug bro. What's up, Pierre? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Paul? Players and chat across the. Hey, what's up, man? You in the UK? Yo, let's go. I think you meant can't wait for the Switch 2. Shout outs, Matt. Bead Queen. What's up, Bead Queen? How you doing today, young lady? Ava Cook is here. What's up, Ava? Welcome. Juice Man Vaughn. What up, Juice? Sonic Slim. What up, Sonic Slim? Slim Pickens. I was one of those kids. Yeah, we all, I mean, back in the day, we kind of all were. Like, it was one of those things to where it's like, you couldn't avoid it back then. But I guess it's even worse now in today's day because now they have cell phones. And so even if you're not, they can just pull out a cell phone and start watching all sorts of stuff, you know, unless you go in there and restrict everything and start locking things down and all that. But yeah, like, I remember, like, I don't know how she listened to it, but my daughter's all listening to freaking the new Kendrick Lamar, and I'm like, oh, come on. Like, she's all singing, she's like reciting it, and I'm like, okay, you can't listen to that. You know, like, you're not allowed to listen to that. You can't listen to freaking Kendrick Lamar. It's not for you. That's not for you. You're too young. Yep, she's listening to it. I know that music's not allowed in her at her place too. So she's listening to it somewhere, you know. So sometimes it's impossible to stop them from hearing all sorts of stuff. Super Mario Dimensions. Well, I mean, Super Mario Dimensions. What does that mean? Like what is that? Like, you need to describe what that means. What's the type of game? I doubt the name will be Dimensions, but what's the type of game is that? Let's see here. Why did RGT add Hogan to the thumbnail? RGT has this love for Hogan that I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. But, no, actually, I do understand it. Never mind. Told you that Lakers-Knicks game would break RGT. He said he couldn't sleep all night. Yeah. Well, because I told you that he hates the Lakers. He hates the Lakers. So yeah, he hates LeBron and he hates the Lakers. So that makes sense. Let's see it. Super Mario, Lego, and Super Duper Mario. Super Duper Mario. Let's go. That sounds good. That sounds good. Big love. Shout outs to Juice. Shout outs to everybody here. See, how do you explain that most kids in movies start using bad language? Most kids in movies start using bad language. What does that mean? Like the actors? Well, that's an actor. That's different. Like if I have a kid and he's acting, yeah, like I'll allow him to curse because he's acting. So if that's his part, then yeah, like it's acting. That's different. You know, it's very different than just consuming media where you're cursing, like we're in front of children. What mainline 3D Mario has your favorite soundtrack? Ooh, good question. My favorite mainline 3D Mario soundtrack, I've never thought about that. I've never thought about it, but it'd probably be like the Galaxy games, or like Odyssey or Galaxy or something like that. Odyssey or Galaxy. Probably Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Those have really good soundtracks, so I'm going to probably go with those. But yeah, there's a lot of good 3D Mario soundtracks out there. Obviously, the original Mario 64. And then like Dire Docks and like the what's it called, like whenever you get like the wing cap and all sorts of stuff. So the Metal Mario theme is really good. So yeah, there's a lot of good ones out there for sure. Also very happy. I got a big bonus yesterday and I was supposed to get in 2023 and 2024. So Switch 2 Day 1 definitely happening. Hey, congratulations. Hey, what's up, Psycho Pie? My bad. I think I missed you earlier, right? What's up, Psycho Pie? Mine would be Galaxy and 3D World soundtrack wise. Yeah, those are two really good ones. Two really good ones. Absolutely. What's up, The Great Wah? What's up, Old Manendorf? Yeah, Sunshine soundtrack is really good. The soundtracks may be better than the game. Mario and Astrobot are both amazing platformers. The AB devs freely admitted they influenced Mario on their game. I love great platformers. Nothing can take away from legacy of Mario. Absolutely. That's kind of how I feel as well. I just, like when some people just started talking crazy, but it's all good, you know? Yo, what's up, Killer Ninja? Welcome. Pick up your copy of Monsters of the Wilds and pre-ordered Xenoblade Chronicles X from Best Buy. Started to curse when I started listening to Chief Keef. Yeah. I mean, that might have set you down the right path, listening to somebody named Chief Keef. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. Shout outs, though. Appreciate you, Killer Ninja. Let's go. Jacob Dressback. Since you dropped that big dono earlier, man, if you want a music track, let me know. If you drop a dono, guys, make sure you put your music requests in there. Let's get some lit music all night. For those who drop the donos. So Jacob, if you want something, let me know and I got you. I got you for 2 tracks if you want. JoJo Friday. Drop the JoJo. So we can do 2 for you. Most 3D Mario soundtracks for me slap. I'm not sure. I know Party Man would have to take like a year. Party Man would be like, I'll get back to you in 5 months how I feel. Let me analyze it from every single Mario angle. Wearing my Mario outfit, sleeping in my Mario bed. Let me think about it with my, he'd have to get into character before he really went over all of that. So that's a big deal for Party Man. No, I'm just messing around, of course. But yeah, Party Man, I'd actually like to hear what your favorite, Mario soundtracks are. I think that'd be pretty cool. I actually haven't been listening to rap music lately now. I've been changing myself, man. No, listen, guys. I don't care what music you guys listen to. Like, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys like, I don't care. It's irrelevant. I was just making a joke. I've never even really listened. I mean, I think I've heard Chief Keef's music, but I don't care. What people listen to. Listen to whatever you want. Let's see here. I don't know why you keep on mentioning Super Mario Dimensions, Crossbow. I already stated that. I mean, what does that mean? Like, you need to explain what that means. So, you said that once. I already addressed it. So, I mean, I don't know why you're saying it again, but it's all good. OJ with Miller's Divine Protection, Fire Emblem Echoes, and Oasis Summer. All right, Stellar Blade, got you. Fire Emblem Echoes and Summer. Okay, hold up. And Oasis Summer, Stellar Blade. Okay, let me play the Summer Stellar Blade theme. Let me play that. But that is coming up really weird. Oasis Stellar Blades. Let me get that going. All right, here we go. We'll do that first, then we'll play the next one. Miller's Divine. We'll play this next. All right. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Mr. Jacob Dressback. Thank you for the $10 JoJo. Let's go. Hey, what's up, the cool guy? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You most likely did hear the song from Chief Keef. Not gonna lie. I don't like songs. It's still one of his best songs. Yeah, I mean, I've probably listened to his music before. I just don't recall it or whatever. Let's see. Does Mario go through parallel dimensions seem plausible? Parallel dimensions. That almost seems like the Ratchet and Clank game, right? Like where they would go through dimensions. So I don't know if they'll do that, but I mean, you never know. They could for sure. Definitely could. Let's see here. Good potential. What about you, Party Man? What do you think about the next Mario game? In terms of, it's almost like I said, unpredictable what they're going to do. My guess, it's going to have a completely new theme, new type, new whatever. I mean, Mario's been to so many different places. Mario's been in space. Mario has been, he's been all over, like on an Odyssey, right, on an adventure across the universe. He's, he's been in all different outside of the Mushroom Kingdom, inside the Mushroom Kingdom, around the Mushroom Kingdom. It's almost impossible to guess what they're going to do. I mean, nobody guessed Sunshine. Like, oh, you're going to go to this tropical, like, Delfino Hawaiian island and do Super Soaker, jetpacks, whatever. So it's really weird. So yeah. Says, I would like to revisit the world of Super Mario in 3D. You would like to revisit the world of Super Mario World in 3D? Oh, so the original Super Mario World, but make it a 3D game? I don't know. That just becomes a new game because it's a 2D game. So taking a 2D game that's already in 2D, then making it into 3D, I mean, you could for sure. It can definitely happen. But they've kind of already done that because there's a lot of things that look like Super Mario World. Like Super Mario 3D World looks like Super Mario World. Like a lot of the locations and the areas and things kind of look like that, but just like isometric type of 3D look to it. So, I mean, they could for sure. They could take it and like make like a 3D remake. But at that point, it's like, why don't you just make a new game? You're going to be essentially creating a new game anyway, right? So, honestly, Galaxy music is dope. Yeah, Galaxy's really good. Galaxy music is dope, but I'm a sucker for Mario 64, Sunshine music, Odyssey, and Galaxy. Yeah, those are all really good, man. All really, really, really good. Mario Universe kind of thing maybe plays different kind of Marios, even though it's played out in the media. Yeah, Bayonetta did that. Bayonetta 3 did that. It's been done so many times, right? Different Mario or different universes and all. I mean, obviously Nintendo could take it and make it really fun, but I guess like Mario Odyssey kind of does like with the outfits, but it's not really like they're different Marios, right? But yeah, interesting for sure. Interesting. Let's see here. Mario hasn't been with Doom Guy. Yeah, I don't know about Mario and Doom Guy. That might be a problem. Let's see here. So can we get a more mature 3D Mario game? Let's freaking go. Yeah, right. I'm thinking either underground 3D world Mario game or one that has Mario and Peach game where they team up and save Luigi different worlds. Ooh, I think that'd be kind of cool to have like a dedicated like Mario game where you actually get to pick as a different type of character. Like Princess Peach can be playable and she has like a full repertoire of moves. They've never made anything like that outside of like Princess Peach Showtime. That's not really a Mario game. That's like just Princess Peach doing some weird stuff, whatever. So yeah, I think that might be kind of interesting to see that for sure. If they did decide to go in that actually give Princess Peach a real repertoire of moves, which she's never had, in a Mario game at least. Like all she's had is like, okay, she can float a little bit more, or she can, she can float. Or she can get the same power-ups that Mario can get, she can turn big on a mushroom, she can get a fire flower, she can get a cat suit, but Mario, like in Mario Odyssey, Mario has like a full suite of moves, which I don't think there's been any other outside of, Luigi, like if you can play as Luigi in different games, but yeah, they've never done that like with Princess Peach and all that, so that'd be kind of interesting for sure. A Mario game with the Xenoblade type of story, that defeats the purpose of Mario. And it's never quite up to Xenoblade, but that's what Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door and like Super Mario RPG, that's what those are for. So I don't think we need to take Mario, like the 3D Mario, and try to make it into a Mario RPG game. Like that doesn't make any sense. They've already got Mario RPG for that. So yeah. Let's see, floating the most OP ability in a platformer. Floating's a pretty OP. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good ability. It's pretty good ability. Give Bowser a game where you can experience things from his point of view. I mean, they've done that a little bit, but yeah, like a 3D. They've done that a number of times. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, in particular, has some parts like where you do experience it from his point of view. But if it's like a Mario, like a 3D Mario game from that'd be interesting for sure. Like you have sections where you actually play as Bowser in a big 3D Mario game. That'd be super interesting. Let's see here. The Deadpool versus Wolverine speech where Deadpool's tired of the multiverse trash and didn't work, needs to stop. Yeah. A green warp pipe at the beginning of the cutscene. Take Mario to an underground world, new enemies, worlds we have never seen before. Bowser taking over the hiding and his hiding Peach. I think like an underground Mario game would be kind of cool. I mean, like if they can make that into like a bunch of different areas and locations and stuff. Because like underground levels are always some of the most fun levels in Mario. But would it like wear out its welcome after quite some time? That'd be the only thing that I would say. But yeah, that would definitely be pretty cool to have like a hub world underneath and then like maybe some levels on the surface, but then a lot of the game takes place underneath. But yeah, pretty much every single Mario game that I've played, even the 2D Mario games, the underground levels are super fun. But once again, it's because they're novel, right? It's like you don't see them all the time. You see them, there's like a one world or there's like a number of levels and like that's that, and then you go back up. So for sure. Super Mario Bros. Z. What happens in there? So yeah, the most comparable thing will be Bowser's Fury, but some of the open world like that, yeah, Bowser's Fury is interesting, because of the structure. Like a lot of people are guessing that Bowser or that Nintendo's next 3D Mario game will actually be like an open world, like a real open world game, you know? This probably isn't possible with a Mario game like Dragon Quest 11 in which you can play through a game in 2D or 2D or 3D. Yeah, that'd be very interesting and be very difficult to do because Dragon Quest, there's no it's not a platforming game. It's just a turn-based RPG. So it's much easier to switch between them. And plus they already made the game. They made two separate games, right? So all they did was take the 3DS game and put that in there, which is still difficult to do. But yeah, I don't know. I think that might dilute the focus of the game. Like I think that if you start doing stuff like that, you're not gonna make the best 2D platformer. Then you're also not gonna make the best 3D platformer. Like I said, it works with Dragon Quest because one, they just took what they already made. It's a turn-based RPG. You don't actually have to like play and platform. Platforming in 2D and 3D are completely different. How you design levels and stuff, right? I guess you can say the same with the RPG too, but it's already like you just took the scenery and said, okay, it's gonna look like this, and then move like the classic Dragon Quest, you know? So yeah, I don't know if that'd work. I don't know if it'd work. Or, I mean, it could work, but then it would also be like, it might be a little diluted in terms of like each, like the 3D and the 2D, you know? But yeah, definitely good idea for sure. Or interesting idea. Interesting idea. Fun fact, there was a fake rumor before Odyssey was revealed that the game was going to be called Mario Underground. That's what I initially got the thought. I haven't explored it under. Oh yeah, I remember that rumor. There was a rumor about like Mario Underground, but that's like the easiest thing to do. That's like the type of easiest rumors to spread, you know, or rumors like that. So yeah, for sure. Interesting. Yo, what's up, Egomaniac? Welcome. How you doing today? I would definitely appreciate a more challenging platformer aspect, something I think 2D games have done better. Okay, that's interesting. Do you collect all the like the coins and or like all the stars in 3D Mario games? Because I found Odyssey to be somewhat torture at times. I mean, it was difficult and it was somewhat torture. Or like Galaxy was pretty difficult. Galaxy 1 and 2 to get everything was pretty difficult. Even like 3D World was kind of difficult when like the later levels. So do you get everything in those? Because those games can actually get pretty tough. They're easy to beat at first, but then later when you do like the later stuff, they actually get pretty difficult. Let's see here. Cyber Taurus with the $20 JOJO. Let's go. All right. So much. Mr. Cyber Taurus is on the road currently. Going to be listening while I drive. Happy JoJo Friday. Yes, sir. 30 on the board. Yo, my man Cyber Taurus, thank you for unlocking that 30, 15, and 30-minute extensions by Cyber Taurus's hand. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Overclock boys as well. Let's go ahead and play it.
Overclock
We gotta play it, man. We gotta play. We love seeing Noah come out of nowhere and bust that stream clock. Overclock that to 30. Next one up at 45. You guys know the deal. Big love to Cyber Taurus. You're also the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. Anybody does 20 or more, we got Cyber Taurus on the board. Cyber Taurus, I know you're driving, but if you can put in some music that you want, get a couple tracks. JoJo Friday, I'm gonna make sure that anybody that drops any donos, we're gonna make sure that we get you guys tracks. So I'm gonna remind everybody to do that so we can get the lit music going, and it also helps my algorithm too. So it helps out with the what music that filters in. All this music that we play is literally music that you guys have requested in the past. Like, it just develops, like I said, an algorithm. So shout out to Cyber Taurus. So if you don't got to donate again. If you want the music, Cyber Taurus, just let me know what tracks you want, and I got you for a couple. Big love, man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Agreed. I think the difficulty spike if you go for 100, but the core games are easy, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I think it should be that way. To be honest, Sonic Slim, I don't think it should make it really hard so you can't beat the game or so you quit. I think that Mario, it's for everyone. So I think it's fine if they make it to where it's easy to beat the game, but if you actually want to get everything, you want to master it, there's a number of hard levels afterwards. So I think that's actually better that way, considering the target audience for the game. Like, I don't think they should start making it Dark Souls, you know, into World 2 or 3 or anything. Just make it to where if you want to beat the game, you can beat the game. You have the extra side stuff. You can go for all the different stars or coins or whatever as you go through, which can add a little bit of challenge. And then, of course, the really difficult stuff will be after you beat the game. So I actually don't mind that, to be honest. I think it should be like that, considering, like I said, the type of people that everybody that play. Like, a lot of people suck at video games, man. Like a lot of people aren't good at video games. So I don't think you should make it to where they can't beat the game, you know, or it's so difficult. Like, you know, just make it to where they can beat it. And then there's always plenty of extra levels in Mario games to play that are difficult. So I hear a lot of people did not like collecting the moons in Odyssey. It's terrible. It's actually terrible. That's what makes it hard, is because it's so bad. I personally loved it. I was a little grind, but it was pretty fun. I mean, like, it's bad as in, like, you get tired of it sometimes. Like, it's a grind. Like, it's just, but it makes it hard because you sometimes get mentally checked out getting all the moons. So it's like a war of attrition a little bit, you know, with those moons. So that, I mean, a war of attrition can be difficult as well. You know, like, there's many ways to add difficulty to a game. You can do like, hey, this game isn't that hard, but if you make a mistake, you got to go all the way back to the beginning. There's no checkpoints or save points, right? Like, that can make a game really hard. You know, compared to a game, it can be the same game, but there's checkpoints. Well, that makes the game easier, you know, even if it's exactly the same. So there's many different ways to make a game hard. You know, I think that, like, if you have to use a guide to look up things a lot because you can't find stuff, that makes the game harder because you have to use a guide, or you have to, you know, like, stop, or you have to sit there and do it over and over again, compared to games that are more straightforward, you know? So, hey, what's up, Mr. Davis? Welcome to the stream. How do we make games more challenging without relying on collecting? DK64 comes to mind. I don't know, really. That's, collecting is part of what makes something harder, or like I said, I'm not sure. But there's plenty of difficult games out there. Like, if you want difficult games, there's plenty of them that are being made, you know? Let's see here. Hit me with Chrono Trigger and some Fire Emblem. All right, I got you, Cyber Taurus. Chrono Trigger music. All right, let's do the prehistoric. We haven't done prehistoric in a while. We haven't done the prehistoric music. I love that track. It's really good. Dark Side of the Moon kicked my ass. Yeah. Talk about grind trying to collect all the Korok seeds. Yeah, that Korok seeds is just terrible. Terrible again. I'm doing good, Mr. Davis. How are you? I really want to enjoy Mario games and platformers, but I just can't find them fun. It feels tedious more than anything. I think platform is more fun aspect of gameplay, not the whole gameplay. So you want to enjoy Mario and platforming, but you just can't find it fun. Well, then yeah, then you just don't like platformers. Then I mean, there's nothing really to do anything. You just don't like them. It's kind of like me. I just don't like, you know, wrestling games, you know, or I just don't like certain sports like basketball and football games anymore. There ain't nothing that they can do. I just don't like them, you know, as much. Although, I mean, if they make a really good Madden game, maybe I'll play that one of these days. But basketball games, I just don't feel like playing basketball games, you know, or like there's like puzzle games. I don't like puzzle games a lot. Like if a game's purely based around puzzles and that's it, I'm good. Or like point and click games. I'm not a big fan of point and click adventures, you know. Ain't really nothing they can do to make it better for me. It's just not my thing, you know. Um, let's see here. I'm doing good, Mr. Davis. Thank you. But I feel you on that one. It was a bit annoying at times, but I enjoyed everything in Odyssey. Yeah, I just didn't like the fact that I had to look up stuff because there's just certain things that I couldn't find, man. Hey, what's up, Adam Carson? Welcome. What's up, Dave? I agree, but I wish Mario and Pokemon had a higher difficulty option. Do you guys actually collect everything? Like, Dave, do you actually get everything in Mario? Do you actually get everything? And Pokemon has a built-in difficulty option. It's called going online. It's called going online. If you want difficulty in Pokemon, you got it. Go online and play competitive. That'll get you your difficulty right there. That'll get you your I used to be a former competitive player, so you want difficulty, go online. Race some Pokemon and go online and play. You got your difficulty right there. But no, Nuzlocke would be good for Pokemon. Like, a higher difficulty level would be good for Pokemon as well. I'd welcome it too. Let's see here. Yeah, I want a new Mario to remove pause button. Remove the pause button. Makes it even more difficult. The platforming in the Lost Crown was ridiculous. Yeah, there's some pretty difficult stuff in there. I don't like first-person games. It's not that I don't like them. It's that I get nauseous while playing them. So I have trouble playing them. First-person games can be cool. Metroid Prime is in first person. Like, there's a lot, like, you know, used to like Fallout, stuff like that. But I just get nauseous while playing them. So I just decided not to play them. You know? So yeah. What's up, Blue EX? Welcome, man. Let's see here. Odyssey completion is torture. That's why people started to hate it. Yeah, it's pretty bad. This is not trying to be facetious. Nintendo games are almost perfectly balanced as far as difficulty. I mean, yeah, it's going to be different for each person. You know, some people would like to see difficulty more in line, but some people actually don't want games to be too difficult. They just want them to be somewhat difficult, but they don't want to put in the work to actually beat the whole game. It's like, oh, I don't want to have to beat Mario and then have to do all that other stuff. I want it to be more difficult while I feel like playing. So I think that's what some of these people, because like some of these people have not beat all the stuff, like all the difficult stuff in Mario, but they're saying, oh, it should be more difficult. So it's not about it being more difficult. It's about, oh, well, I want it to be more difficult when I feel like it, because all the other stuff, I don't want to have to wait till the end of the game. That takes too long. So it's really more of a balancing, right? Some people like the difficulty more early on because they don't want to do all the extra stuff. Some people don't mind mastering the game in the beginning and then challenging all the difficult stuff once they're done. It's just subjective, right? Like, it's subjective how the game is built. Platforming games, it's almost impossible to do like difficulty, like in terms of like you can't like pick like easy, normal, hard. It's a platformer game, so you have to just design levels, right, to be difficult or not. I think Mario Wonder did an okay job. I think Galaxy does an okay job towards like the end and like the bonus levels and things like the purple coin challenges, stuff like that. So it's kind of just, it's almost one of those never-ending things that no matter what, it's never going to be perfect for everybody. There's always going to be somebody that has a problem with something regardless, you know? So it's one of those, it's like, hey, look, it is what it is, right? I think that's kind of how I see it. Let's see, Sun Moon, Odyssey are either hard or stupid. Like, you side on a bench with a lonely, I think you meant you sit on a bench with a lonely man in New Donk City, you get a moon. Yeah, they did a bunch of stupid stuff where you get moons, like just a bunch of weird, ridiculous, or very trivial things. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is easy until you beat the game. Then after you beat the game, it becomes incredibly difficult out of nowhere. Yak Diesel. So did you beat the like, if you beat all the other stuff after you beat, like, because like there's a ton of extra content after you beat Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and that extra stuff is actually kind of difficult. Let's see, you've been hearing this a lot with Monster Hunter Wilds. Been hearing what a lot with Monster Hunter Wilds? Metroid Prime 4 is going to come out and you won't even be able to play the masterpiece. No, I'll be able to play it. I just got to play it in short stints so I don't get too nauseous. Says Odyssey is mid in retrospect, in my opinion. Yeah, I have to disagree with that. Odyssey's pretty awesome. The final boss in Kirby is tough. Yeah, but after you beat the final boss in Kirby, and then it opens up the game and you can do a bunch more stuff, that's when it actually gets way more difficult. I only had time to beat the main game. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, most people that say this is too easy, I'm like, did you beat all the actual hard stuff? No, I didn't do that. So that's the problem. A lot of people don't even beat all the hard stuff in the game. But yeah. Hearing it's not difficult enough. What, the main story of Monster Hunter? Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't played it, so I don't know. Um, let's see. I feel like people who beat Mario and Kirby don't. Most people who beat Mario and Kirby games probably don't do the extra content. No, most people don't do. They just play whatever they have time to play, and then they move on to the next thing. Because new games are coming out all the time. So some people don't like playing the same thing for too long before they move on to the next thing. But yeah, like most of the time when people say, "Oh, this was too easy," I'm like, "Did you beat all this stuff?" They're like, "No, I didn't do that," which is fine. You know, it is what it is. Not everybody's gonna do it. That's why I said some people like to have the difficulty sprinkled in a bit more throughout the game, so they don't have to wait till the end. You know. Too much by work and uninteresting ways to collect the moons in terms of pure fun. Other 3D Marios are better. Well, that's the thing though. It's like you don't have to do all that to get all the other moons. Like it's 999. It's 1,000 moons, right? Most Mario games don't have anywhere near that many. So you can just do what you find is fun, and you don't got to do all that other stuff. So to me, having extra content and all of that just for the sake of it doesn't mean the game is worse. Like you can just play through the main game and collect, I don't know, 120 stars if you want, and that'll be fine. There's definitely at least 120 stars of quality at the bare minimum in Mario Odyssey, and that would be the amount that you would get in like any other Mario game, right? Like 100 stars or whatever the case is. So like I said, I think that you kind of pushed yourself to the torture with the other things and say, oh well, it's mid because all these other things. But if you just talk about the game itself, like you don't have to do all the other moons and all that. You can do whatever you want. You can play through the game whatever way you want, and you can get whatever moons you want. You can just do what you want. So I think that's the issue, is that like you decided to do all the other stuff and you felt that it wasn't good, so that means it's mid. Nah, that's not it. You don't have to do all that. I didn't get all the moons in Mario Odyssey. Who cares? Like I got the moons when I thought that were fun to get. The ones that I didn't, I was like, I'm good. There was a bunch of stupid stars and stupid moons in other previous Mario games as well. Like, let's not be blinded by nostalgia here. There's a bunch of stupid stars in Mario Odyssey, or sorry, Mario Galaxy as well. There's stupid stars in Mario 64. There's dumb stars and there's dumb things in lots of in Super Mario 3D World. It's not all the super. Oh, every single star is super high quality. Hell not. That's not the case. The problem with Odyssey is that there's just so much. So some people get tired of it. It's like, oh man, then they think, oh, it was all bad, or it was all mid. So then it overtakes your whole natural feeling of you just going through and playing the game normally. I didn't do all that. Like if I found something lame or corny, I just skipped it, you know? I just skipped it. But if you go back and play, go play Sunshine. There's a bunch of stupid stuff in Sunshine too. Bunch of stupid stuff in every single Mario game. It's not all the Mario, but the problem is that Mario Odyssey has like a lot of stupid stuff, or a lot of grindy stuff, or a lot of things are like, you know what I'm saying? It's just more because the game is like several times bigger than every other Mario game. Like it's way bigger than the previous Mario games. Like way more content, way bigger game, way more. Like everything's just more in the game. The locations are bigger. Everything's bigger in Mario Odyssey. So yeah. What percentage of gamers do you think actually play 100% to the credits? I assume most play to the credits. 100% to the credits? Most do not play 100% to the credits. I mean, it might be different depending on what game you're talking about and how long the game is, but a lot of gamers do not play all the way to the credits. A lot of gamers don't. Hey, what's up, John K? Welcome to the stream. Forgot Xenoblade Chronicles X is out pretty soon. Xenoblade Chronicles X is coming out in about 2 weeks. A little bit less than 2 weeks. 1 week and 6 days. Let's see, my least favorite moon in Odyssey was the jump rope one. The volleyball one was also tough. Jump rope wasn't too bad to me. I think there was one moon that I really hated in Odyssey. It was like behind like... Oh my gosh, it was like behind some type of thing. It was like a secret room. I didn't even know how I was going to be able to find out that without looking it up. But like the ones that I have to look up, those are the ones that I hate the most, right? I literally don't know how to find the moon. I hate those because I have to look it up. And there was a number of those. There are dumb collectibles and all. I think that like a lot of games, you know, it depending on, like I said, how big the game is. Like Super Mario Bros. Wonder, for example, there's some stupid ones in there, but the difference with Wonder is that like Wonder doesn't really like, it's nowhere near the size of Odyssey. Like it doesn't have anywhere near as much content. So like they were able to kind of focus things down. But there's some like, yeah, whatever ones in there. But I found Wonder to be pretty streamlined and kind of straightforward. There's just some really stupid stuff towards the end of the game, man. Oh my gosh, that last part is probably the only thing that I hate in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, is like getting that last final level, the last final star or whatever the heck you collect in those games. That one was the one I was just like, okay, this is the worst thing that I've ever done. Or one of the worst things ever in a Mario game was that right there. And it was so funny. Remember when we played it again, guys? We played multiplayer and none of us beat it again, even though we'd all beat it at least one time, or at least most of us. I know me and Party Man, we beat it. We couldn't beat it again. That was the fun. And we tried for like hours. And we couldn't beat it again. That was the funniest thing. We could not beat it again. That was hilarious. And I was like, okay, we beat it once, but we couldn't beat it again. And we were trying for hours. And we kept on getting clapped on stuff that we shouldn't have gotten clapped on too. And we kept on dying on things that we shouldn't have died on. I'm just like, dude, this sucks. Are you getting an early copy of Xeno X? No, I'm not. And even if I did get an early copy, they wouldn't allow me to stream it early. I'd have to wait till the launch day. But no, I'm getting a launch copy, like always. Let's see. I think the next Mario game will have it worse if it's open world. Maybe we'll see. We don't know what the focus will be. I mean, they can do all sorts of stuff, right? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. They might want to try to moderate how big the game is, considering they're going to be probably making a much bigger graphical masterpiece, right? So I think that Nintendo's games on the Switch 2 might actually have less content than previous games. So like the next Legend of Zelda game probably won't be as big as Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, or the next Mario game probably won't be as big as Odyssey. Won't have as much content, but maybe they'll try to focus it, hone it in, and because they're gonna have to focus on graphics a little bit more. Things are gonna get a bit more in that area, so they're probably not gonna make them as large as the games. Like, I don't see Monolith Soft's next game bigger than like Xeno X. Like, and they never made a game bigger than Xeno X. That's the funny thing. Like, they never made another open world as big as Xeno X. They're like, yeah, that's too much. So we can't go past that. So like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, those are like the limits for like how big each one for their respective franchises. Yeah, I don't see Nintendo going past those, right? Like, I don't see it. I see them probably reducing a bit and focusing in on the actual core gameplay and things, and graphics, of course, and quality. Let's see here. I think they'll also go with more unique art styles in the games too. I mean, yeah, for sure, definitely. I mean, I think they're gonna retain a lot of their art style that they do, but I think Zelda's gonna be completely different. Like, I think Zelda is gonna go more towards like a Twilight Princess art style. That's what I think, but we'll see. When do you think a new 3D Mario would be announced? They'd probably announce a new 3D Mario soon. Old Madendorf. Like, it'll probably be revealed at the April 2nd Nintendo Direct. I don't see why they wouldn't reveal it then and there. You gotta have Mario early. Like, I don't remember the last time a new 3D Mario game wasn't announced really early in the life of a system, of a Nintendo system. You gotta have it early. Every 3D Mario game is early. Mario 64, launch title, Sunshine 1 year later. Galaxy 2007, 1 year later. We knew about that. Look at the Wii U, Super Mario 3D World. Obviously, they had Mario, the 2D Mario, but 3D World was announced at the E3 the following year in 2013, if I'm not correct. So yeah, you gotta announce them early. Odyssey was announced. They showed it. The first footage we saw of the Nintendo Switch 2, they showed Odyssey. So they always show it early. So it's going to be announced this year sometime. I don't know when, but it'll be announced this year sometime. Probably April 2nd, Did I get Cyber Taurus? Did I get both of your tracks? I don't think I got both of your tracks, Cyber Taurus. Hold up. Give me 1 second here. Let me go up to fan funding. Cyber Taurus, what was your second? Does anybody remember what Cyber Taurus' second track was? I forgot. I need to play that second one. Hey, what's up, Vadsent? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? It was good to finally talk to you for the first time yesterday in our voice chat. So good stuff there, man. So yeah. Look at Sega Saturn. It's a different world. If they didn't give up on that Sonic game and released it at launch, it was actually good. I think Sega Saturn still gets bodied, to be honest. But I mean, yeah, it'd definitely be a little bit better, maybe. Aocho, we only play music from people that drop the donos. Otherwise, I'm going to have people doing exactly what you're doing and just telling me to play this, play that, play this. So I'm asking Cyber Taurus what he wanted, my man. Mega Man music will come up. It's in our queue, so it'll come up. But yeah, I can't just play anything. Otherwise, I'm just going to have people just randomly telling me to spam this music, that music. So yeah, but I'm asking Cyber Taurus for what he wanted. Let's see here. Dream would be Mega Man Battle Network for Switch 2, but it won't happen. I actually would not count out a new Mega Man Battle Network game. So yeah. You talked to the cool guy too? Did I talk to the cool guy? Was he in the voice chat last night? I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Awesome. There's gonna be too many games. Chrono Trigger and Fire Emblem. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cyber Taurus. Fire Emblem music. Alright. Let's get some Fire Emblem tracks going. Let's get some Fire Emblem. How about Fodlin? How about my boy Fodlin? My boy Fodlin wins. Let's go. Yeah, we both shared the microphone. Oh, that's what it was. It was both of you guys. Okay, cool. Shout outs to Vadset and the cool guy. Appreciate you guys. It was good talking to you. I was in a traffic light, but I got lucky. Hey, it's all good. Shout outs to the Cyber Taurus. Appreciate you, man. Let me get the JoJo's updated as well, man. We got 3 because Cyber Taurus did it, that, so get that right. Let's go. What are your thoughts on the Yakuza franchise? I don't really play it, but it's cool. Mario Kart yesterday. Oh, you deleted it. I'm playing Lost Judgment at the moment. Not really clicking with me. A lot of jank. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a big Yakuza guy. Like, I played one on the PS3. I played a demo. It's just not my style. Like, I see people playing it, and I've looked at it heavily, like, if I wanted to get into it. But it's just not something that I want to play. But, I mean, I get why it's, like, popular and why people like it. But I'm good, you know. Mario Kart yesterday was so much fun. This makes me think if they add new tracks based on more Nintendo IPs like Xenoblade and Fire Emblem in Mario Kart 9. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool. I'd be down to play for sure. But I mean, I'm actually more worried about not them adding Xenoblade, or I'm more worried about like what's the content in the game. You know, like how many tracks do we get? What's the vibe of the game? What's the balance? What's the how's 24 players? I'm more interested in that than, you know, potentially getting like cameos or whatever, having those. I mean, and I get that's what gets people excited or interested in it, like having Zelda tracks, but I mean, I'm going to play Mario Kart if there's a Zelda track or a Splatoon track or not, you know, or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter to me, but I get why it'd be fun to have all that, like Fire Emblem and Xenoblade, but I don't know if I need Fire Emblem and Xeno in Mario Kart. Mario Kart's like a goofy looking, you know, type of, like Fire Emblem and Xeno are like more serious, and like Mario Kart's like goofy as hell, you know, like it's like really weird, you know, so I'm not sure if I need Fire Emblem or Xenoblade in Mario Kart, but yeah, I mean, if they did it, that'd be cool. I'd check it out, but I mean, I probably still wouldn't use Shulk. I probably still wouldn't use Fire Emblem characters. I mean, maybe Lucina, but I thought I was going to use Link, and I'm like, I don't want to use Link, because like I love Legend of Zelda, you know, and yeah, I don't think I ever used Link outside of like when he first released, and I stopped using him, so I'm not sure if I will, but yeah, I get it. Let's see here. Yes, predictions vid. Party man, we're gonna try to see if we can shoot for Sunday, maybe. Shoot for Sunday or shoot for Saturday or Sunday. One of those two. So yeah. Shoot for maybe Sunday. We'll see. Let me know when you're good. Give us a track creator like Mod Nation's Racers. I'd love it. A track creator would be cool only if the tools are also cool with it. Everyone was said, yo, give me a Mario Maker. We got Mario Maker. To be honest, it's not that cool. It's cool for the people that like to do that. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to make tracks. I don't want to play other people's crappy tracks either. I don't even want to play other people's good levels in Mario Maker. Like, I don't even want to play the good levels in Mario Maker. So we say that it'd be good, but then when we actually get it, would it be something that we'd actually use? I don't know. So if they have it in there, cool. But if it's going to be something that takes a lot of resources and time, they can put that time and resources into actually making more single player content, better items, better tracks. But I'd rather have them put that energy into that than making a track editor. The track editor might suck, you know, or might just not be good. So I don't know, man. But then again, I'm not like the biggest, like I don't do mods, like I'm not really the biggest on that. Some people are more into that stuff. So I mean, like I said, if they can add it in, if it's good, then cool, you know. But if it's gonna take away time from something else, then probably not. So yeah. Nintendo would do something like that though. Mario Kart Maker, would they? I mean, we've had, how many Mario Kart games have we had, and we've had no Mario Kart makers. So I mean, I don't know if that's automatically they would, just because like, how many Mario Kart makers have we had? How many? We've never even had like tracks, like you know, where you can make your own tracks in Mario Kart. That's never even been a thing. So I'm not sure if that's something that they would do when they've never done it. You know, like they made Mario Maker. I'll give them that. They made 2 Mario Makers, but yeah, that's about it. Let's see here. That's only sick if you could legit make secret paths like the beat stage in 64. I mean, yeah, it'd have to be like a full, obviously like a full editor, you know. I'm flexible both ways. I guess it's whenever you got time. Okay, cool. All right, for sure, party man. I'll hit you up on Twitter. So yeah. Mario Kart's never had a track editor, from what I mean, unless there's like a, I don't recall there ever being a track editor in any Mario Kart game. I don't recall there being one. There was a rumor that there was going to be one in Mario Kart 8, but it was a mistranslation of the back of the box. So, but yeah, there was like, oh, there's going to be a track editor. So that was like a big thing in Mario Kart 8, but then it never happened. So yeah. Let's see, Tony Hawk, without career mode, Gears Collection apparently has no multiplayer or horde. Oh. Yeah, I put out a tweet about the whole, what's it called? So yeah. I put out a tweet about that, and it was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out with Tony Hawk and all that. No horde mode. I mean, listen, that's a rumor. We don't know about the Gears of War, whatever, hasn't even been announced, so that's just rumor. So let's wait till let's wait till we get more information on that. But yeah, there's no confirmation on that one. That's just rumors, but we'll see. We will see. I'm pretty sure there'll be a horde mode and stuff. What's up, LJ? If Xenoblade Warriors game was ever to be made, which story would they do, or would they have to fit all 3 stories? If they made a Xenoblade Warriors game, it would have a brand new story. It would not. They would not fit all, like, Warriors games that copy or that use like another IP always make a new story, for the most part, or they take liberties with the story and they just kind of like make something new. So Fire Emblem 3 Houses, for example, or the both Fire Emblem Warriors games are made up alternate stories, like, or like a made up story completely. So they would do that. They wouldn't base it off of the stories that are already available. They wouldn't do that. So yeah. Do you play the other do you play the Warriors games, like Hyrule Warriors or Age of Calamity or Fire Emblem Warriors or the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes? Like, if you play those, you see what I'm talking about. They don't ever actually base it off. I mean, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity maybe a little bit. Okay, it's based off based off of like an alternate whatever of the Calamity War. Okay, but yeah, I doubt they would try to fit all 3 stories into something. They'd probably make a completely new story where, wow, you guys all get sucked into some type of alternate dimension, and then, oh my gosh, you can see all these people from these different Xeno games, and then, or from Xenoblade games, and now you gotta fight some evil entity, then you beat the entity, then everybody goes back to their dimension, or goes back to their world. Like, I mean, it'd probably be something like that. Because that's how most of the themed Warriors games are. You see what okay, so you play them, so you see what I mean, right? Like, they're all usually just made up whatever. Like, it's so much easier to do that than trying to MacGyver it into some established story, especially with Xenoblade. I mean, that'd be probably the hardest to do, would be that. Switch 2 better be 60 frames per second or bust. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Because Switch 1 does 60 frames per second. So, like we were playing Mario Kart yesterday, and that was at 60 frames per second. Splatoon's at 60 frames per second. Super Smash Bros. At 60 frames per second. So, what does that mean? If you think that every game's going to be at 60 frames per second, no, that's not how they're. No, every game's not. It's going to be based off of software. No, every game's not going to be at 60. Hell, every game on PS5 isn't necessarily at 60. So why would that be for Switch 2? No. How come a $1,000 PC can't run Wild smoothly yet a $700 PS5 Pro runs it perfectly? Because there's something called optimization, Bettis. Optimization. Skill and optimization come into play. The price of a PC has nothing to do with the developers that are optimizing it. You can have a $1,000 PC, you can have a $2,000 PC. That does not matter. It's about optimization, you know? So they need to spend more time optimizing the game. PS5 is a closed box device. They probably have more experience and time with PlayStation 5 hardware, with that type of device. So therefore, for them, it was easier or better for them to optimize than it is for PC. Now, some other developers that have more experience and more time with PC would probably do a little bit better job with PC. But there's also other things like the engine, and there's other things, there's all sorts of factors that play a part into it. But that would be optimization. The price of the PC does not matter. Let's see here. Or if they make an alternate story similar to Fire Emblem Three Hopes, like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Warriors game, where if Noah didn't become Ouroboros, that would be interesting. Did it become Ouroboros? Well, that would take away one of his best abilities. So I don't know about that, but yeah. Noah's the bad guy. There you go. Like they did in Three Hopes. Switch 2 needs digital foundry analysis. Okay. 30 should never be a thing in the first place. Okay, well then it's gonna be bust for you, Aotrill. Play something else, because I can guarantee you that every game is not gonna run at 60. That's insane. Because every game doesn't run at 60 on any platform. Heck, you can even have sometimes PC, if it's not optimized, that won't run at 60. That'll be janky based on your own PC. So no, there's never gonna be a system that runs everything. It's software based. If you want every game, I mean, developer can have every game run at 60. They'd have to severely reduce whatever vision they want or whatever the case is. But no, every game, it's all software based. So no. So yeah, it's gonna be bust for you then. It's gonna be bust. Or play something else. Get a high-end PC and play games on there. Anyone playing Suikoden? I don't know when I get it, but it's on my radar. I have the code. I gotta actually play it. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I can't talk about it, but I've been playing that. This is like the first Western game. I think it's the first code from Ubisoft that I've actually accepted from a Western game outside of like the Prince of Persia, like in terms of like AAA major game. I did get Prince of Persia, but I was gonna buy that game regardless. That didn't matter. I bought that game, but they did give me a review code. But I bought that game. But this is the first time that I've actually accepted a AAA review code from Ubisoft. They always hit me up, and I'm always like, you know, I'm always like, sure, and then I end up maybe not even playing it. But this is the first time that I actually said, okay, I'll check it out. So I am playing it. And yeah, I can't talk about it, but I'll give my opinions on it later. So yeah. Let's see here. Is Monster Hunter Wilds running at 60 on all platforms? No, it's not. Doesn't run at 60 on Xbox Series S. Runs like at 30 with dips. Definitely not a stable 60 on any console. I mean, it kind of goes in and out. There's some stuff there. But the graphics are also severely reduced when you play it in the performance mode. So it's a balance. Yeah, like I said, I think PC is probably your best option, Aotrill. Just play PC, man. If that's the most important thing to you, where it's that or, like you said, that or bust, just play PC. Get a super high-end, get a 40 series or get a 50 series graphics card, and just play everything on PC, and you'll be happy. There's no need to say this or bust. Just play PC, and you're good. Because that seems to be very, 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 like, important to you. So that'd probably be your best bet. Let's see here. Switch to, yeah, it'll be a bust then. There's definitely going to be 30 frames per second games, you know, like, absolutely. There'll be a large number of 30 FPS games on I mean, look at Steam Deck. Look at, you know, look at even, like, ROG Ally. Look at some of the, like, you know, some of the, like, look at Xbox Series S. Even look at Xbox Series X. You know, like there's 30 frames per second games on those too. So why would it be any different for Switch 2? That's insane. Why would it be different? I bet even a PS7 will have 30 FPS games. Well, did we skip PS6? Since PC is a waste, no Nintendo exclusives, then you need to start lowering your standards a little bit, then, buddy. Then you need to lower You need to lower the standards a little bit, man, because you ain't gonna get everything 60 frames on, you know, on that type of hardware. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So it's gonna be a bust for you then. It is going to be a bust. 60's only. I wouldn't say 60 is only important for shooters and fighters. No, I disagree. I think 60 is important for a lot of games. But once again, it's up to you what you want to do. Like, if you want to play it at that, you play it. If you don't, you don't. It's like, there ain't nothing to be arguing and yelling about back and forth or saying it's this or but. Bro, you play it or you don't. It's like, it's that. It's a video game, you know? This whole 60-30 thing, it's a tired, old argument that, as you can clearly tell, I don't feel like having, and I don't care at this point. Like, if it's at 60 and it plays good at 60, then fine. If it's at 30 and you don't want to play it, then don't play. It's like, then that's it. Like, there's nothing more. That's it. That's it. And it's a stupid argument that we have every single generation, that every single people like to bring up. And it's just like, dude, if you want to play, play. If you don't want to play, don't play. That's it. And nothing more, nothing less. I'm so sick of the argument. Just, if it's at 60 and it plays good, then that's fine. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Move on, get something else that where it does play at that. And then that's that, and move on. If it doesn't play at what you want, then oh well, too bad, so sad, move on. You know, so I'm sorry, guys. I've just had this discussion now for, I think, like, going on 20 years now. So I'm over it at this point. You know? I'm over it at this point, to be honest. Let's see here. Did you see Hashino got an award from the Japanese government for Metaphor? I did not see that. I know Sakurai got one, but I did not see that for Hashino as well. That's pretty cool. Good stuff, man. What's up, Slick? Welcome to the stream, man. How you doing today? Welcome. There are definitely games that run at 60 but feel terrible to play, or they don't feel as smooth as games that even run at 30. Like, for example, Elden Ring, that runs pretty much at 60 or higher frame rate. I mean, there's some dips here and there, but it pretty much runs at 60, and that game does not feel as good to play in terms of inputs and all that as like Kirby and the Forgotten Land that runs at 30. So input delay and all that is also like another thing too. That's like a whole nother, like, input delay, response timing, stuff like that. Control response is a whole nother thing too. So yeah. I saw it on X. Okay, cool. Nish Quick, welcome to the stream though, man. I appreciate you. Welcome. But yeah, I did not see that. I did not see that at all. All right, let's get into the next topic though. We did the Mario 3D game discussion. Let's talk about these new Switch 2 features. We didn't even discuss that. Let's go. Let's talk about that a little bit. So apparently the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have an upgrade, a desperately needed upgrade at the what's it called, for the Wi-Fi card. Now it doesn't have the latest. I think Wi-Fi 7 or Wi-Fi 8's the latest. I'm not sure. I think it's Wi-Fi 7. But anyway, there's an FCC filings that show that Nintendo Switch 2 will feature NFC, so near field communication. So you're gonna get like your Amiibo or whatever type of stuff that you can do, and it's also going to feature Wi-Fi 6, which is an upgrade over what the Switch has. What does Switch have? Wi-Fi 5 or whatever. So looks like that's going to happen. These recent filings from the FCC reveal that the upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 console will feature both Wi-Fi 6 and NFC for Amiibo support. Sadly, the console doesn't appear to feature the newer Wi-Fi 7 or Wi-Fi 6E, or the faster, shorter range of the 6 gigahertz band, which is unfortunate, but you still have Wi-Fi 6, which is above Wi-Fi whatever the Switch 1 has. So there you go. Because there were issues with many people connecting with the Switch 1. Switch 1 had some issues with that in terms of connections. So that was a problem. So I think that this Wi-Fi 6, maybe it will fix a lot of that. It'll be better for most people. I'm not sure what routers, like what, I mean, I just got a Wi-Fi 7 router. So I don't know how many people have a Wi-Fi 7 router or can even take advantage of that. But I just got one. I mean, I guess it's pretty good. I've been using it. I haven't had too many issues. So yeah. Let's see here. All right, guys, what's the topic for this live stream? All the topics are in the title, but right now we're discussing the new Switch 2 features. But the topics are in the title, Alucard. If you're looking at what we're generally going to be talking about, just look at the title of the stream, and it's there. I don't know all the benefits of Wi-Fi 7, but obviously it's better technology, right? It's faster, it's more stable, just the basic general things. But I'm pretty sure there's other things that Wi-Fi. If Shaw X is here, Shaw X can let us know about all the benefits. I just bought a better, I just wanted a new mesh router. That's what I wanted because my Netgear router seemed to be having some issues. So I just wanted a new router. So I was like, all right, let me just get a really good new router. The development of the Nintendo Switch 2 started actually pretty close after the Switch 1 release. So Nintendo had been thinking about the Switch 2 since 2017, 2018. That's when the preliminary started. But yeah, obviously they add in new technology and new things as time goes on. But yeah, Wi-Fi 6 was probably what they were looking at targeting comparative to, you know, I don't know when Wi-Fi 7 even released, to be honest. So yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, Alvin. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure when Wi-Fi 7 even started. Switch 2 is actually using a custom Wi-Fi Bluetooth chip in the console. We're using Wi-Fi 802.11a, Wi-Fi 6 on 2 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz bands. Support for 2 special streams up to 80 hertz channel width. So Wi-Fi 6. Cool. I'm still using a Nighthawk X6 on fast line. I'm still good. Maybe 2 more years and I'll upgrade. Yeah, I had been using that Nighthawk router since I think 2007 or 2000. Oh no, sorry, not 2007. Sorry, 2017. I've been using that same router for like 7 or 8 years. So it was time for an upgrade. It was definitely time. Although it did work. I think it was because of my it wasn't my router. I think it was because of my my multi-stream that was messing up my stream at the time. So yeah. Let's see here. I want a Switch Lite. Do you think we'll see price drops? Probably Black Friday. It's crazy how many things use Wi-Fi now. Almost everything uses Wi-Fi. There's a Wi-Fi chip on so many different things. My wife bought a record player, and there's like a Wi-Fi chip on there. Like an actual, like, for playing like old school, like vinyl records or vinyl records or whatever. Atlas actually gave me a Persona 5 complete, like 3-disc vinyl, you know, and we were playing it the other day, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, it also has Wi-Fi where you can connect it and listen to music, and you can connect your phone to it and all that. Yeah, smart refrigerators and all that good stuff. So yeah. I don't like God Shattering Star. I want to listen to something else. Even the DSi has a Wi-Fi. Well, yeah, I mean, the DSi. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, all of Nintendo's like I think the DS had it too, right? The original DS has it. So because you could do online play, I mean, for it. But I mean, like, in terms of like, yeah, the support for like certain, like the actual base of the system, right? Of the Wi-Fi signal that it can receive. So it's a little bit different than what they did like with the DS and all that. But yeah, I feel you'll know. So yeah. All right, here we go. Do you think we'll see more 3DS ports to Switch 1 and Switch 2 anytime soon? Sure. Kirby Planet Robobot is one of them. Smart toilet? A smart toilet would be very interesting. I don't know if I'd want a smart toilet though. That might sometimes do some dumb things. So many third-party titles are coming to Switch 2. Many leaks on Elden Ring, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, GTA 5. GTA 5 is not a legit leak. That's fake. Maybe 6. That's also just speculation on those. Those are not actual leaks, or those are just speculation on those two. Elden Ring, yes. Final Fantasy 7 Remake, yes. Halo Collection, yes. Call of Duty, that's already been confirmed. A new Assassin's Creed, yes. Cyberpunk, is speculation. The list goes on. So yeah. So I would say GTA 5, GTA 6, and Cyberpunk. Those are all speculation. Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Halo Collection, Call of Duty, new Assassin's Creed. Those are all probably coming based off of like actual like rumors, like legitimate rumors or leaks per se. Yeah, so we heard about the what's it called, the Hashino, the newcomer award. Nishquik talked about that already, so yeah, congrats to him. Yeah, imagine a freaking smart toilet glitching out. Yeah, I'm good. I think I can do it. I'll roll with the manual toilet, you know? I'll roll with that one. What's up, J2 Chronicles X? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Big love. Cyberpunk might cook on Switch 2. Didn't it burn PS4 Pro, Switch 2 being PS4? We don't know what the Switch 2 is in terms of, we don't know what it's between or anything like that, Axel. Let's not do stuff like that, try to make rudimentary comparisons like, oh, well, it was on this, so on this, it's going to be that's a bad idea. I can tell you, that's a bad idea. And trust me, you'll know what I'm saying once the Switch 2 actually comes out. And it's not just like a PS4 Pro if it performs way better, or in some instances, it doesn't perform as good. You know, so let's not do that before we set ourselves up to be, you know, to be wrong later. But in terms of burning PS4 Pros, it's about optimization. If they optimize it for the Switch 2, it's different technology. It's a different architecture. That's x86. This one's ARM. So you can't, like I said, you can't do like a one-to-one comparison. It's a bad idea. It's a really, really bad idea. Because most of the games, like the big AAA third-party games that even came to Switch, if you do one-to-one comparisons, none of them should even run on the platform. Like Doom shouldn't run, you know, Mortal Kombat 11 shouldn't run, like, you know, Nier Automata shouldn't run. Like all these games shouldn't run if you just start doing one-to-one comparisons, you know? So it's a bad idea. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. Let's see here. Doing good. Cooked some steak, mashed potatoes, and steamed broccoli for dinner. Nice. Yeah, I had grilled chicken. I had a good protein shake. I had grilled chicken. I had vegetables. Yeah, grilled chicken, vegetables, and I had a little bit of rice. And then I had a protein shake after my workout today. I did a good workout today. Although it was a lazy workout. Like I could have stressed my heart a little bit more, but I was just kind of just being lazy. But I did lift, I did run a little bit, did do jumps, so I don't know. I'll work out tomorrow too. I'll hit the workout a bit harder tomorrow. So yeah, I'm trying to lose this weight, man. I'm really trying to lose this weight. Bruh. I'm trying. So I'm trying so hard. But yeah, well, actually, just more like tone. I think it's just more tone for me. The tone is what I got to do. I got to tone up. But yeah, interesting stuff though. But anyway, yeah, Switch 2, Wi-Fi 6 or whatever, and NFC. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video tomorrow talking about Switch 2 and some of the stuff that's happening there. I think that there's definitely a lot of possibilities overall. In terms of things, so yeah. So yeah. So yeah, question: how long after launch is the OLED model coming? Nobody knows. Who knows, man? I can't tell you. I have no idea. I can tell you 2 years. I don't know. 3 years. Who knows? Switch launched in 2017. We got an OLED model in 2021. So that took 4 years. So who knows? Nintendo might feel will flex differently than others, where they won't have flex much power. They'll have very high-end visuals, and they'll flex it as far as gameplay goes. Mario Kart 9, 24 races, etc. Yeah, I think it's going to be more about the gameplay for sure. Let's see here. Cyber Taurus with the $19.99. He says, okay, I got another 2 hours on the road, so we need to kick that combo count up. Yeah, my man Cyber Taurus is carrying the combo count right now, and he's put together 40 points on his own. Let's go. I appreciate that, though. Let's go. Let's get it up to 10 more combos, and we will get the 61 hour. But we've unlocked the 45 minutes extra. Hey, yo, let's go. Overclock, boys.
Overclock Buster!
Shout outs, guys, and you know the deal. JoJo's in the house as well. JoJo Friday. Let's get the notifications going. Get the hype going. Shout outs to the JoJo boys on JoJo Friday. My man Cyber Toast with another $20 dono. 10 more combos, like I said, and we are up to the 1 hour extension. Let's go. Big love, go. Big love, though. Shout outs to my man Cyber Toast. At least Wi-Fi 6 confirmed. Hopefully we'll get better online experience with Switch 2. The online experience isn't necessarily based off of Wi-Fi 6 or whatever the case is. That's infrastructure-wise, in addition to people's crusty connections or not. So that's something that's... Listen, that's not something that's based off of Wi-Fi 6, if we're getting a better online experience or not. That wasn't the problem with people having... It was people's crusty connections in addition to infrastructure, net code. There's a lot of things. It's not just Wi-Fi, but yeah, we'll see for sure. Cybertours, thank you for the $20 though, man. Appreciate it. You guys give some love. Reply to that. Say let's go. JoJo Friday reply. JoJo Friday reply on that one. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Cybertours. But I feel you though. I'm too dumb for those old Zelda games like Ocarina of Time. I could play everything after Wind Waker. You're not too dumb. You're just lazy. You know, that you're just being lazy about it. But no, I mean, people beat Ocarina of Time as children. Like, you're not too dumb to play Ocarina of Time. It's not that hard, bro. It ain't rocket science. It's actually legitimately not that hard. There's like one dungeon that's legitimately considered hard. The water temple or a water dungeon or whatever. And even that's been altered like for like the 3DS version. So it's actually not that bad. Cyber Taurus, what music do you want though? Let me know what music you want. Let me get a couple more tracks. Big love to Cyber Taurus. 5 JoJo's on the board on JoJo Friday. Let's go. We out here tonight. Let's get it. Let's see. I tried Majora's Mask. The moon kept falling. Then you just rewind time. Like it's. They have a built-in mechanic for you. If the moon falls, just rewind the time. It's supposed to fall. Then you rewind it. That's the whole point. So if Ocarina of Time remake is announced at the April Direct or other remakes are presented, I'm for the Link to the Past remake also. Yeah, I mean, we'll see for sure. I don't know if they're going to do that, but we'll see. How soon do you think they'll show us Splatoon 4? Splatoon 4 could be shown on April 2nd. There was a leak saying that the codename is Spiral. Yes, there was a leak about that. Yeah, it could be shown very soon. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they showed us Splatoon 4 in April because they pretty much ceased development on Splatoon 3 in like what 2020 was it 2023? They pretty much stopped after like a year or so. So they've been cooking up something. I don't think Splatoon takes as long to make as other games. So I think we could see Splatoon 4 this year. If not April 2nd, later this year, like at a Nintendo Direct. Like a Switch 2 Direct. I think they want to get that game out early. They want Splatoon out early for like multiplayer. How do you find out these things? Find out what things, Alvin? Let's do some Xenoblade and Dragon Quest tracks. No problem. Thank you so much. Yeah, remember, if you drop a dono, guys, put that music request in there and I got you. Shout outs to Cyber Taurus carrying the stream tonight and Jacob Dressback as well. Let's go. Thank you guys for your support. Shout outs to all the Elite Ninjas here and people chatting too. All of you guys make this happen, so let's go. All right, Cyber Taurus, you want some Xenoblade and what was that? Xenoblade and Dragon Quest. Xenoblade music. All right. Carrying the Weight of Life. It's a great track. And also Dragon Quest. Get that up next. PTSD from the Water Temple is a thing. It really is. Although I remember playing it back in the day, you know, like 20. I got Ocarina of Time right when it launched. I remember me and my brother, or my brother and me more like it, we put together the money and we bought Ocarina of Time. And I remember my brother played it and I didn't watch him play all of it, but I remember just watching him play some of it. And like he would play and then I played a little bit of it, but I never really played it seriously. And then after he was done and he was done playing and I just got to play myself without worrying about anything else, like I remember playing it. So it was pretty a fresh experience for me. But we got it near the launch. So I was playing it, I think, later in, I think it was, what was it, 1998 or 1999? I know I was playing it before the year 2000. Before the year 2000, I was playing it. Near launch. Or near around when it launched. And I remember playing and enjoying it and thinking that it was very fun. And, yeah. And, like, I remember having some trouble with the Water Temple. but I beat it, you know, like I beat the game. I beat the game. I beat the water temple. It was annoying though. It was annoying as hell. But I remember just messing around with things enough till I got it to work. So yeah. But I remember people complaining at school about it. So I remember that was a thing. Is it possible GameCube will be added to Switch 1 or hell for Switch 2? It's definitely possible that GameCube is hell for Switch 2, but it's also possible that it comes to Switch 1 as well. Like if you can get they'll probably introduce a new what's it called? A new tier for both. I mean, it would make sense because Nintendo Switch 1 has a bigger base. So if you can get GameCube on Switch 1 and Switch 2, you can charge Switch 1 players and Switch 2 players. However, if you want to tout GameCube as a Switch 2 feature to get people to buy the Switch 2, you can also go that route too. So it's up to Nintendo what they want to do. But yeah, if they want to pursue like the angle of, hey, look, we just want as much money for people for the NSO, then they'll probably put it on both. If they want to try to sell more systems and grow NSO with Switch 2s, then they'll make it only exclusive on that. So, but we'll see for sure. Yo, B Queen! Jump Force! Jump Force 40 from Beat Queen. Yo! Let's go. Shout outs to Beat Queen. Huge supporter of the channel. Big love to Beat Queen like always with the Jump Force 40! And the Super JOJO as well. Hey, yo. Let's go. Oh, here we go. All right. Sorry. A little late on the notification there. But the JOJO Friday is still there. Beat Queen instantly becomes the Hokage and stream Hokage S Ninja. Yo, big love to Beat Queen, like always. Shout outs. Let's get your name on here. Anybody that's 40 or more. Actually, she beat out Cyber Taurus by 1 penny. 1 penny on there. that's hilarious. Cause of mobile. Shout outs to Beat Queen, like always. Though Beat Queen, I'm going to have to request that you actually put music. I know you usually don't care, but I'm gonna request that you actually put tracks that you want me to play, because like I said, JoJo Fridays, we always get the people's tracks that support on JoJo Friday. So we gotta hear it, Beat Queen. We gotta hear what you want. Let's hear it. Big love to Beat Queen as well. Big love. Shout outs. Thank you so much. 777 OG double OG says JoJo Friday. Let's go. Super Mario Bros. Wonder Flying Ship Battle Theme. I got you. Let's go. I thought we were at 100. We were at 50. Beat Queen did 40, so that would be 90. And then 777 did 5, so that would be 95 on the board. Not quite 100 yet, but yeah, we were at 50 if I'm not correct. And then yeah, Beat Queen did 8, 10, 40, yeah, 50. That's funny. 90, yeah, 95. Shout outs to 777. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. 777. Dragon Quest music up next from Mr. Cyber Taurus. Let's go. Beat Queen, we're going to get some music as well, too. Waiting for Shaw to chime in on that one. Yeah, big love to Beat Queen. Big love to Cyber Taurus. Big love to 777 with the 5. Yes, sir. JoJo Friday, we out here. Let's go. Big love to Beat Queen, though. Seriously. We got a 1-hour extension as well unlocked. So let's get that going. I love the notifications, man. They're so fun. Shout out to J2. This is you right there. J2 just destroyed. 1 hour max unlocked. Going for the bonus stream as well. Let's do it. Combo breaks coming up. They're definitely going to introduce a new tier or just really raise the current prices. Yeah, I think they're going to introduce a new tier. Like, I don't think they're just going to raise the price without introducing something new. Like, and then people are going to be mad, like they always are. But yeah, I definitely see them doing that. So, definitely see them doing that. Yo, Muck Bros is 100! Kirby 64 Crystal Shards O2 Steam. Alright, I got you, man. Thank you so much, Muck Bro! 100 on there, let's go! You guys know the deal. It is time for my man Cloud. You guys love the animations. The animations are dope. Let's go. Bonus stream. We will get that for sure. I think we're probably going to do it. I don't know when, but we will do it. We did a bonus stream this week, so we will get more going. 100 on the board, though. That is awesome, guys. Shout outs. And the Great Wall says now 105. I was too slow.
Now it's 105. I was too slow, lol.
Shoutouts. Big love, combo breaks, and now we are going further beyond the 100. Let's go. Also, let's get back to this Dragon Quest music. Great Wall, we need a track from you too as well. Bead Queen, I have not heard. Okay, Bead Queen, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Where We Belong. Okay, Bead Queen, I got you. Get me something else too, Bead Queen. Get me a couple tracks, Bead Queen. We'll play that next, right after this. And then we got Muck Bro, we got 777, we got your music coming up. So we will get all of those as well. Let's get to the next actual topic though, and that is the Tony Hawk 4 career mode controversy. So anybody here interested in Tony Hawk? Well, if you're interested in Tony Hawk, just remember that there is going to be a little bit of an issue with the Tony Hawk situation. So Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. It looks like Activision confirms that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 will not have the original career mode. Instead, like in the first 3 games, each Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 level will feature a list of challenges to complete in a 2-minute run. So there's that as well. So some people were upset about that. I called it a little bit of a cash grab, but then also my friend Toxic came in to correct me a little bit because he stated this. So I want to give both sides. So he stated that Tony Hawk Pro Skater is in the format of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 through 3 now. The game is made by VV. VV also did Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 on the PS1 to play just like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 3, which is plausible why they did keep it uniform to the Pro Skater series. I wouldn't say it's a cash grab. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 career mode was still timed. So he also said Thug 1, so that's Tony Hawk Underground 1 and 2, and American Raceland is when the career mode lets you explore the maps fully without the timed missions, which is not akin to Pro Skater. So yeah, there's also that. Somebody else in the PS1 version actually had the career mode with free roaming. So there's a lot of stuff going back and forth, man. Like it's just funny. Although I will say this is quite possibly the most hilarious thumbnail somebody made for the Dragon Quest Orchestral Suite Adventure. This is so hilarious. All of my Smash Brothers fans, this will make you laugh. I'm going to show you guys this right now. This is Gibbs Vault made this thumbnail, or somebody made this thumbnail, and it's actually hilarious. I want to show you guys, though. Hose mad, see, cope, get good. I've never seen this before. This is actually hilarious. If you understand the joke, I'll explain the joke for those who don't know. Somebody did a remix. They felt that this song was similar to the song by gosh, I forgot the name of the guy, but there's a guy that makes a song called Hose Mad. Really skinny black dude. And somebody mixed those two songs together to make fun of Smash Brothers fans that didn't like Hero being added to Super Smash Brothers. So I think he thought it would be funny, like, oh, they're mad. Oh, Hose mad, they're mad. So I think he thought it'd be funny if he mixes that song with the Dragon Quest song. So then that's where the joke comes from, like the Hose mad. That's where it comes from. And then like seethe, cope, get good. That's also a part of like if you play with Hero in Super Smash Brothers, he's really random. People don't like him because he has random things that happen and it'll make you seethe, cope, and potentially have to get good if you don't understand how Hero plays. But he is random. He gets random moves at times and random things that can happen. He has random critical hits that can just kill you. Like, Hero's really stupid. But it's funny because people just really kind of like got mad whenever people would get crazy stuff. But he's not a great character. He's not like really good. Like he's okay, but he can be really, really, really good if your luck is on your side, or he can be absolutely terrible, you know, if luck isn't on your side. You got to manage MP too, but yeah. Yeah, getting thwacked at 0%, not fun. Not fun. Him edge guarding when he has like his Vegeta self-destruct, that's also not fun either. When he just disintegrates, him using Zoom to just recover from anywhere. Yeah, like I remember playing somebody online, quite possibly the best hero, and it was good. It was a Japanese dude, and it was a good connection. We had, and it so I can't even blame lag. This dude was freaking cooking me, like absolutely, and I was seething and coping, and I was trying to get good, but I was definitely seething because this guy was just thwacking me. He was freaking putting me to sleep. He was critical hitting me. We played so many times in a row, and I got cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked and cooked over and over. Now, I couldn't switch to Joker. I was using Sheik, but like he just cooked me, and I couldn't kill him. Hero's heavy. I just couldn't kill him. I couldn't edge guard him. He would, every time he was off stage, he would freaking get Zoom. He would get where he just goes, and he just flies into the air and gets a free recovery. And I'm like, so I can't even edge guard him. Like literally, every single edge guard, he had that Zoom thingy where he could just get back on stage. So there was no edge guarding with Sheik, you know? And it literally made me seethe. Like I was seething the whole time, you know? I was absolutely seething the whole time I was playing him. So this thing made me laugh because it's so accurate, you know? I was definitely mad. I wasn't mad that Hero was added. I thought Hero was a good addition to the whole thing, you know? I thought Hero was good. So all right, let me get the next music though. After that long explanation. Don't know the Smash. Well, I just explained it. I just explained what happened there. All right, next up we've got next up is Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Wonder Flying Battleship theme. All right, thank you so much to 777 with the $5 dono and the request for that as well. So yeah, what do you guys think about the Tony Hawk Pro Skater controversy? Let me know about that. My brother always tries to kamikaze me. Yeah, you got to be careful about that. Just okay. There are some good. Oh, there are some incredible hero players. There are some really, really, really good hero players that just get super lucky with everything, you know. Also, basically, most people's reaction whenever anime sword fighter gets into Smash Bros. Not just Hero, Byleth, Pyra, Mithra. Also got people hose mad. I mean, I would say that Pyra and Mithra was a little bit interesting. Because I don't know if people got mad, but people didn't get... I don't think it was as bad as, like, Hero. Because, like, Dragon Quest isn't as popular at the time, at least. Like, it wasn't... Like, Dragon Quest 11 got way more popular. Like, that game was released in 2019 on the Switch. You know, so people really hadn't been playing it too much in terms of Switch players. But people had known Xenoblade Chronicles. So, I don't know if it was as bad. You know? But, yeah. But yeah, you're right though. People did get mad about sword fighters, unless it was like Sephiroth. People were happy with Sephiroth because it's Sephiroth. Hey, what's up, General Zamor? Shoutouts. It's One Way Wind Waker will finally arrive to those begging for years. Both Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. I'd take the HD version of the new Twilight Princess remake 4K. Hopes this comes true. Nintendo teased. Nintendo hasn't teased anything yet, but yeah, we'll see. I went off on people that got mad on Pyra Myth reveal. Yeah, I wasn't having any of it. I think it was so funny when Byleth was revealed. I think I was on a plane back from Nigeria. Byleth was revealed, I think, in early 2020. I think it was 2020. And I was on a plane back from Nigeria. I saw my wife, you know, for the first time. Like, saw her, so I really like got to like hang out with her and spend like a ton of time with her, you know, before, like I said, before marriage, but like I was just there to hang out with her. And my now life. And yeah, I remember I was on a plane, and I remember seeing, like, I bought the Wi-Fi so I could see what was happening, and I bought the Wi-Fi on the plane, and I was laughing so hard because I knew that there'd be a new character reveal, and I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard that Byleth was in. I was just like, yeah, I like Byleth, so I was good. I was just laughing at the Smash players that were upset about it, so it was cool. Funny, Pyra Mythic got both sides mad. People on both sides said mad Pyra Mythic got into Smash. Other side, mostly gifters, never played Xenoblade 2 in Smash. They get mad they were censored. Yeah. Yeah, although it was the same outfits that they actually, I think that they put in, well, actually, no, that was the first time they had the outfits, like the leggings and all that. I actually think it makes Pyra's design a little bit better, to be honest. Never played the original THP game. Started with Thug 1 and 2. Enjoyed the remaster 1 and 2 couple years. Is it missing mode a big loss? Some people think it is. Some people think it's not. It's like split. Most people think that it's not a good thing though. But yeah. I barely knew the frauds who didn't play Xenoblade 2. I mean, that was literally everybody at that time. Xenoblade 2 got a big push, even got a bigger push after it came out on Smash Brothers. Like it was selling decently, but then it got also a nice little push after Smash. So there was like the majority of people that had purchased Smash Brothers had never played a Xenoblade game, never played Xenoblade 2, never played Xenoblade. So they were gonna be mad regardless. It didn't matter if it was a sword fighter or not. Anybody from Xenoblade, it wouldn't have mattered. They would have been mad. It could have been any person from Xenoblade, you know. Mithra Censored design, some say, has actually made Mithra hotter. It's so good, even though they put out the censored outfit. No, I think it's just a better design. It's not about hotter. She's not real. So it's about like a better design, like a better looking designed character. I think it actually looks a little bit better. But yeah, it's kind of weird to say, like, I don't know. I always feel like weird like saying like cartoon characters are hot. Like it's like that's so weird to me. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. She's like an anime character. I have a very important question. How did you feel during the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ending scene? I liked it. My friend said Eggman should have been added, and I crashed out. Oh, man. I mean, listen, Sonic is great, but Eggman, I don't know. I would have liked for them to put, if they're going to put another Sonic character, put Tails. Put Tails or Knuckles. Don't put Eggman. If you're going to have Sonic character, put Tails or Knuckles in there. All right, next up, we've got Kirby 64. Crystal shards, and then O2's theme. O2's theme. Thank you so much to Mr. Buckbro with the $5 dono, and you are gonna get your track right now. And also the Great Wall. I don't know what track you want, the Great Wall, but I need you to put what track you want so I can get you up next. Remember, if you drop a dono, make sure you put a music request in there. Bead Queen, if you want some more tracks, Bead Queen, let me know, and I got you, of course, Animal Crossing or whatever the case is for that big 40 you drop. Bead Queen, Hokage, and Stream Ninja. Anybody drops 40 or more, you can beat out Bead Queen. If you already supported, just subtract the difference. You guys know the deal. So big love. Also gonna really quick shout out the Discord. Yesterday we finally had a Discord, and we finally had a Discord chat with all the Elite Ninjas. So it was a lot of fun. DeAndre with the $2 says, I remember the night you roasted a guy for trying to backseat. It was the same night Pyra and Mytha was released in Smash. That was the first time I've seen the channel. Is there any Xenoblade 2 Smash music we can play? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We can definitely do that. Thank you so much, DeAndre, with the $2. So yeah, speaking of DeAndre and Elite Ninjas. So yeah, if you want to become a member of the Elite Ninja group, we're going to be playing more games now. I've got my Wi-Fi situation situated. I've got my router situation situated. I got to buy one more cat, like the Cat 8 or whatever, fast cable, because I need one to from my router to my, from my modem to my router, and then one from my router to my PC. So I need one more from my router to my Switch. I noticed that I'm not using that, so I kind of want to use that before I do it. So I'm going to buy that tonight. I'm going to get that probably on Sunday or Monday, and then we're definitely going to play a bit more. I mean, I might want to do Smash. Let's just see how things work with the new router and the Cat 8 cable. So is it a Cat 8 cable? Hold up. Yeah, it's this. There we go. Yeah, it's a Cat 8. I bought, for some reason, I only bought 2 of them. It's invisible. It's kind of green. But it says Cat 7 is a slower connection speed, but Cat 8 gets you so much faster, better max frequencies with faster routers. So I don't know if that's going to translate over, because obviously, I mean, but it's a Ethernet port. So I'm going to try that and see if it helps out with Smash Brothers. So I'm going to buy another one of these. I just need one more. And then we'll try Smash out. And if it's trash, then I will not play it as much. But if it's a bit better, then we'll play. Smash might be back. Yeah, I actually bought another one of these because I broke it. And I've got my GameCube controller. I found my GameCube controller in my garage, so GameCube controller is ready to go as well. So and it works fine. So that is the one, Party Man. This is the legendary GameCube controller that I threw. That Party Man was cooking me in Smash Brothers, and it was at my old house, and I threw the controller, and it hit off the top of my side couch, that my ran down side couch that I had, hit off the top of that, bounced off the backrest, and landed right back in my hand. So like this is the controller. This is it. This is it. It's a legendary controller. I was trying to break it, to be honest. Like, I literally chucked it. I meant to chuck it and like hit my wall. Now remember, I think this was before I was even married. Yeah, I was single. I think I was. I'm not sure. I don't remember when it was. No, I don't know if I was, but my wife was. We were still living apart. We girlfriend boyfriend at the time. But anyway, I was just gonna break it. I didn't care. I was just gonna break it and be like, I'm done. But literally, the universe, the Smash gods had other plans for me. But if that controller broke, I was done for the night. I just wasn't gonna respond, party man. That was the funny thing. But the only reason why we continued playing was because it landed back in my hand. But the goal was to break the controller. That was the goal. I literally did not toss it at the couch. I tried to toss it at the wall, but it hit the freaking couch instead. But I literally just took it and chucked it. And I went with a downward trajectory. But if I went with more of an upward trajectory, it would have flown and definitely would have broke. Because I threw it with like velocity. I definitely hit a Randy Johnson with it, you know, but you know, good thing I guess I didn't break it, right? Because the controls are actually expensive for like an authentic GameCube controller, so it was a good idea that I did not break it. All right, Smash 2 music, or no, Xenoblade. Yeah, so if you want to play Smash Brothers with me, become an Elite Ninja. It's only $1 a month. Become a member, and you can play. Get into our Discord and all that good stuff. So yeah. All right, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Smash music. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I was gonna leave you on red. I definitely was gonna leave you on red. I was absolutely gonna leave you on red, and that would have been that. I would have just probably turned off and said I'm done, dude. So yes, that was true. Game controllers are super durable. I threw mine too in playing at Smash. Dude, no. It would have broke. Trust me. Like, I'm not trying to say that I'm like so much stronger than you, but I'm pretty strong. Like, I'm pretty strong, and I threw it with like almost all my force. I don't ever do anything with all my force just because, once again, like, you know, if you hit somebody with all your force, you're probably gonna break your knuckles depending on how strong you are. If you do things with all your force, depending on how strong you are, it can be bad. So I've always known to like hold back a little bit. Like, just hold back. Don't ever do anything with all your energy, because you're probably going to end up hurting yourself if you do that. So I literally threw this with all my energy. Like, almost, not all my energy, but almost all. Like, it was a throw. But I had this plush couch, and it just knocked off and landed right back in my hand. But I threw it like, it was like a thud. And remember, it hit off like a soft couch, but it made a thud. It was a loud thud. Like, if Party Man had voice chat on, or if there was if we had like the whatever app or doing, he would have heard it. He would have heard the doom, boom, then catch. It was a thud, dude. But yeah, I threw it with like a lot of force. And back then I was lifting so much. I think I was actually a little bit stronger than I am now, because back then I was lifting a lot heavier. My wife doesn't like real bulky muscles, so I don't lift as much. But back then I didn't know what I didn't care. I was just lifting. I was lifting heavy weight because I was going to the gym. So my arms were bigger. I was stronger. And oh my god, I chucked that thing, man. Oh my gosh, I chucked it so hard. Don't punch a wall with full force either. Yes, don't punch a wall with full force. You'll destroy the wall, but you'll also destroy your hand. Remember, guys, boxing gloves are not built to protect the other person. They're built to protect yourself. True story. Boxing gloves are made to protect your own hands, not the other person. Let's see here. Might be cope, but I'm hoping for lots of big JRPGs to hit the Switch 2 in the first couple years. I think we're going to see ports. Yeah, I think we're going to see some ports. I don't think it's cope or hopi. I think that's called hopium, not cope. Hopium. So yeah, I think we're going to see some big JRPGs. What's up, Tuck West, though? Welcome to the stream. It's possible that Monolith Soft Switch 2 RPG could come in the first year. Check out my most recent video. I talked more about it there as well. But yeah, definitely possible. Don't know if it'll happen, though. But it's possible. Let's see here. Yes, I remember Party Man. Holy shit. You like trolling me and I like trolling you. It's fun. It's a back and forth. I got nothing to say though. I got nothing to say. I do remember it though. The cope would be see Fallout New Vegas on Switch 2. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Fallout New Vegas, like, he said I think he said JRPGs, though. That's not a JRPG, so, but yeah. Are you going to play Lost Soul Aside? Yep. Check out my most anticipated games coming up. I have that game on my list, Sellout. If you want to know what I'm looking forward to playing or what I'm going to be playing, I did a big 15 games that I'm looking forward to playing. So watch that video, Sellout. And if you want to know what games I'm playing, it's all there. Remember, hit the notification bell. Watch the vids. It's a good video, too. It's a good video. So check that out when you get the chance, Mr. Sellout. But yeah, everything that I'm going to be playing or what I'm looking forward to in the next like month or two is all in that video. So I remember I seen the very girl that renowned weirdo liked to mention made a video complaining about Pyra Mithra got censored in Smash. Nobody cares about those two. That's that weird orange hair lady and like that and that what's it called, and that bum that I debated. Oh my gosh, talk about the lowest of the low. Anyway, let's see here. OJ versus Party Man. Yeah, Party Man's good. He's good at Smash. He's good at Smash. Let's see, Monado on the 4chan threads. I don't think it's 4chan, it's just Twitter. These weirdos operate on Twitter a lot. Like, the renowned guy will quote tweet everything that you say because he's a freaking idiot. And that Vera girl, she's in the grifting community. She just grifts, so yeah. My hope is that Alice Madness from Xbox arrives on Switch 2. I really like it. Weird monsters, enemies. Alice Madness? Yeah, I don't know about all that, Lee Martin. We'll see. I doubt it. It's only fair. Yeah, that's true. It is only fair, Party Man. I actually troll you all the time. So anytime that you can get a shot in at me like a good one, where I don't have a response to that. So, anytime I'll take an L on that one. Yeah, I remember. I spent so much time on that freaking Inkling guy, and it wasn't even a good guy, to be honest. I don't know, for the fact that I spent so much time and it was kind of trash. That was the funny thing about it. Oh my gosh, that was the most hilarious thing. It was actually kind of garbage. So yeah, that was the end of me making guides. Should have done like top character. I should have did what I did with the Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. So I should have just made favorite characters. That's what there's so many. I could have just made like favorite character stuff. I could have just done that instead. Hey, what's up, Ice Sizzle? You have to showcase your duly squelcher knowledge. I bet even a Peach nerf in the next Smash Bros. Party Man might still wreck you. No, absolutely not. I'm not getting wrecked in the next one, man, because I'm going to take it seriously. I did not take Smash Ultimate seriously enough. This one, I am not going to get wrecked like that. It's not like, wait, hold up. It's not like I've never beat Party Man before. I beat him before. It's just, I was getting wrecked that last time that we played. That last time that we played. But it's all good. I'll use my, and the reason, here's the thing. The thing is this. I beat Party Man more with Wolf. Party Man, he beat, whenever I'm using Joker, he beat me when I'm using Joker. With Chupa would beat me too, but I'd actually get more wins on Chupa than I did Party Man with my Joker. I think Chupa had a harder time fighting against my Joker than Party Man. Party Man beat my Joker, because I wasn't edge guarding correctly. I was not fighting Peach correctly at all with my Joker. But when I used Wolf, I actually had a little bit better, I think I actually have a little bit better winning percentage when I use Wolf. But I stopped using Wolf because freaking stupid Chupacabra he kept on using my character and it pissed me off. So I got mad and I just decided to not use Wolf anymore. Let's see here. Oh, you want to bet? I'm getting back into the swing of things. Oh, yeah. Well, I got to wait and see. We got to see how it plays out. We got to see what the next Smash Brothers is. But I'm not going to be getting bodied like that. Like I got bodied. Like, no, absolutely not. No. It's not, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Like I said, if I would have kept using Wolf, I don't think I would have got bodied that many. Yeah, I probably still would have lost, but it wouldn't have been as bad because I know I have a little bit better percentage with Wolf, but I stopped using Wolf because Chupa kept on using Wolf, and I didn't like the fact that Chupa was using Wolf, so I stopped using Wolf. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure. I'm positive. I dealt with way more Jokers at the time because everyone wanted to be Leo. That's true. That's true. A lot of experience fighting Joker. A lot of experience fighting Joker. I'm gonna use Wolf, or if Wolf's probably not even gonna be in the next game. I don't know who I'm gonna use, but I just know I'm gonna use somebody, and I'm not gonna be getting cooked like I was getting cooked then. Because I'm not gonna allow Chupa or any of you guys to steal my character. I'm not gonna allow that. Chupa stole Wolf from me. He stole him, and it pissed me off. You know? Super Smash Bros. Deluxe Ultimate Deluxe Edition. I don't know if they're gonna do that because they already have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate backwards compatible. Kevin with the $3.
Music from the Legend of the Dragoon.
Thank you so much, Kevin, with the 3 coming in. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kevin. Appreciate the $3. Let's go. Combo break to further beyond. Yes, sir. And you wanted some music as well. We are going further beyond. 110 on the board. Can we get a double platinum tonight? It's possible. 90 more combos. Let's go. Legend of Dragoon. Legend of Dragoon. Battle theme. Let's see here. No, I'm taking Noah and Mio as well as Party Man. Stop. Okay, seriously. Stop. Seriously. Just stop. Just stop. You know good and well that if Noah and Mio are in the game, I get them first. There is no you get them. No, there is no you get them. I get them. So no, absolutely not. No, let's not even start this, dude. Let's not even start this. There will be no. No. Oh, hold up. How about this one? Here we go. I like this track. Let's not even start this. Are you gaming on anything right now? Yeah, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows on my PS5. But I can't talk about it. Hold up. When was Nintendo Direct coming? We've been teased for months. It's April 2nd. That's already been detailed, Leon. So that's April 2nd, my man. Less than a few weeks from now. It's time to stop. Let's see. If it's separate, I'll take... No, you will not take Noah or Mio. Play with Princess Peach. Play with Mario. Play with any new Mario characters. I don't know. Go use Mario. You're the Mario guy. Go use that. Leave the big boy RPGs for the big boys. All right? You ain't about that life. You're a Mario man. You're a Mario guy. So go use, I don't know, Jamboree Mario, or, you know, use Princess Peach, Super Princess Peach, or Princess Peach Showtime, Princess Peach. Actually, that might be kind of cool, to be honest. But go use those characters. Leave the big boy RPGs to the big boy. Yeah, I'm claiming both of them. There ain't no cap. No cap. Party Man Cart being a beta tester and a cheater. Yo, I sizzle with the JOJO.
JOJO Friday.
Hey, yo. Let's go. 10 JOJOs on JOJO Friday. Yes, sir. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's get it. JOJO Friday. Let's go. Shout outs. Thank you so much, Mr. Ice Sizzling Action. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 10 JOJOs. We out here tonight. We are. Hey, Ice Sizzle, we need music though. Remember, if you drop a dono, you gotta request. That's the one thing on JOJO Friday. I gotta actually get better with that just in general. But on JOJO Friday, you gotta request your music. If you drop a JOJO, get 2 tracks in. You gotta request music on JOJO Fridays if you drop a dono, especially a JOJO one. So, Ice Sizzle, give me 2 tracks that you really want. Video game tracks, and I got you. How many characters you made in Ultimate? I'm not sure. I think I only made like 4 or 5. Like, Sheik, Joker, Wolf. I mean, those are pretty much my mains, but I'll be honest, man. I really like Incineroar. Like, I like Incineroar a lot. I wouldn't say he's like one of my mains, but I like using him a lot. So, I mean, I guess maybe Incineroar, he's a fun character to use. And I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I use a lot of characters, but those are the ones that I'd say I probably use the most. Shout outs to Ice Sizzle. Why not? I wish Pyra Mithra into Smash. So y'all owe me. Party Man, we owe you nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We got to get back into Smash now, I guess, right? When the next Smash comes out, is there going to be a fight? Who gets Xenoblade characters? There is going to be a fight. And I deserve them. I'm the Xenoblade guy. I think I deserve them more than anything. Or Party Man, we can do, I don't know, we'll do something. But Party Man does not deserve the Xenoblade characters. He does not. He does not. I do. Party Man does not. He deserves Mario. I don't pick Princess Peach like that. I don't pick Mario like that. Party Man is the Mario guy. I give him his respect. The fact that Party Man is trying to sit here and try to steal Xenoblade characters from me, it just shows you the type of character that Party Man has, the type of disrespect that Party Man has when it comes to Smash Brothers. He's a very nice guy, but when it comes to Smash, he's the grimiest of the grimy. He's the grimiest of the grimy when it comes to Smash. I don't trust him one bit. Him or Chupa, both of them. Both of them. Don't trust either one. Oh, man. I picked Pyra, Mithra, and Smash. You can keep Shulk. I'll take me. No. How about no? No. Mega Man 2 Bubble Man theme. All right. If you got one more track, Isis will give me one more track. Remember, if you drop a JoJo Friday, you get 2 at least. Let's go. Mega Man 2. Bubble Man. This is actually a lit theme. I loved Mega Man. Growing up back in the day, my brother and me, we used to play Mega Man 2 all the time. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Did I get your track? I did not get your track, The Great Wall. What is your track? And I'll type it in to be played next. What is your track? I missed it. Mega Man was the ish. It really was. Mega Man 2 was like, ah, yeah, baby. Fire Emblem or Xeno? Okay, no problem. Fire Emblem. We'll get some Fire Emblem music. Okay, hear me out. You used to play Palu in Smash 4 and dropped her in Smash Ultimate when she was better. I took Palu Mantle because you were slacking. You didn't really use Palu that much, though. Like, I don't... See, this thing, like, I don't like easy mode. Party Man, you're an easy mode guy. You like to pick the characters that are easy mode. So, you picked Peach because Peach is much better easy mode. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, Palu was too good. So, I was like, I don't need to use her. She's too good for my superior skills. So, I decided to just not use her because she was way too good. It would have been lights out if I used her all the time. So, I wanted to make it fair. You know? So, Peach is the hardest character in the game. Oh my god. Get a load of this guy. Oh my goodness. Whatever, dude. Hardest character in the game. My foot. My foot. Party Man, you were not using Palu like that in Smash 4, bruh. You use her once every blue moon. You use her once every blue moon, bruh. Stop the cap. You ain't even know who Palutena was till 20, what was it? Till what? Till well after Kid Icarus. Stop it. Till Kid Icarus Uprising. You didn't even know who Palutena was. Yes, just not against you. See how grimy Party Man is? Oh yeah, I used her, just not against you. See how grimy he is? I can't with Party Man, bro. Like, I can't with this guy. I'm done. I can't with you, bro. I can't with you. Steve is the hardest character. to you, Steve is the easiest character. Steve's just really good for no reason. There should be a function in the next Smash Bros. Where you can ban characters and they're unable to other players to use online. Well, I mean, yeah, that'd be weird, but yeah, it'd be funny. I think there should definitely be like the tournament rule set to where like, you know, you have like your stages and like bans and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty cool if they put something like that in. Although you can do a custom rule set, but let's settle it in Smash. We will settle it in Smash, party man. Let's settle it in randoms. Then that's who's gonna be the king of Smash Brothers. Whoever can win randoms, because that's how you know all the characters. So we'll do that if you want. Randoms are always fun, though. I like randoms, actually, to be honest. It's kind of fun to do randoms. Fire Emblem, in Purpose, Awakening. Yo, we still need Fire... For those who didn't see my video, I made a video talking about Fire Emblem the other day. We still need Fire Emblem Awakening. We still need Fire Emblem Shadows of Legend. We still need Fire Emblem Fates. We still need all of those Fire Emblem games, man. Like, we still don't have those. We need those, bruh. We definitely need those. Dun, dun. I need those games because those games are incredible and I need them. I need them. That's what I need in my life. My random game did get better. I beat Chupa in the random first to 10 Iron Man. Oh, nice. Well, Steve is #1 on the tier list. Yeah, he is #1 on the tier list. So he's easy to use and he's hard to fight against. Like so if you are you saying that you have trouble fighting against Steve or using Steve? Which one? Because yeah, fighting against him, I can understand that because Steve is really good. But using him, Steve's not hard to use. Like I remember Shinru would cook me with Steve too. Like Shinru, Shinru had a crusty connection, plus he'd also cook me with Steve. So it was like, and that was like, Steve would just do things that wouldn't even make sense for Smash Brothers. Like he doesn't follow the same rule set as everybody else. Steve, you just need to up. That's why I'm hoping that they actually have a new slate. Like, just get Steve out of the game. I don't. I just like I can do without Steve, but I get why Steve was in. I mean, it was a good thing that Steve was in. Like, casual wise, that was a good move. Everybody, it broke Twitter that day when Steve was announced for Smash Brothers. It broke Twitter. Like everyone thought it was fake. We didn't know because Twitter would not load. I just saw like, you know, back then it was before Elon Musk took over, so Twitter worked a little bit differently. But like the whole like most popular or whatever that was on the side, like breaking or whatever, most tweeted about thing, like it was like Steve announced in Smash Brothers, and like I remember trying to get like the trailer to load up, even though I was, like I said, I was watching. I just wanted to hear what people were saying, and it just broke Twitter. I think I was streaming live too at the time. So yeah. Remove Sonic 2, please. Sonic's a classic. That Sonic fans would be very angry if Sonic was removed from Smash Brothers. Very angry. You're a Game & Watch main? Oh wow, okay, Game & Watch main. Let's go. The Sonic slander from Party Man, though, I agree. Just see how Sonic community reacts. Yeah, the Sonic Style Boys, the Sonic community would be very upset. They'd be very upset. The Sonic community is already kind of crazy, as is. Like, they have this inferiority complex against Mario. Well, they'll sit there and they'll try to, anytime that they can try to say, oh, Sonic is doing better, they'll try to do it, and it's not. Like, Sonic is perpetually Vegeta. Sonic is, he is Vegeta, he is Renji. He's always the 2B. Sonic is 2B. He is not the A. He is not the Alpha or the Omega. You know what I'm saying? He is the secondary. And that's just how it is. Like, that's just how it is, man. It is what it is. You know? So, it is what it is. I think Sonic as a character outside of Smash is fine, but I hate fighting him. Sonic Racing greater than Mario Kart. I don't think Nick plays either one of those. I like how Inklings make them so small they can dodge some things. What's it called? Even smaller than that, though. Like Pikachu and Pichu. Those are even smaller than the Inklings. They can crouch, dodge things all over the place, or just crouch and just duck under stuff. Sonic is the Luigi. No, because that's different. We're talking about different franchise. That doesn't make sense. Pikachu's pretty kind of broken at times. Pichu used to be, but yeah, Pikachu's kind of broken at times. Pikachu's really good character. Be weird if Sonic is out, but Cloud and Snake are still in. I don't think Cloud and Snake are going to be in. Like, I think a lot of the third-party characters are going to get cut. I think it's going to be mainly newer Nintendo. Like, it's going to be classic, you know, the classic 8 or 12 of Super Smash. And then there's going to be, like, a bunch of newer Nintendo characters. I think a lot of the like novel characters, I think a lot of the other characters, they're going to be cut out. But we'll see. We will see. I could be completely wrong. But I think they're going to go with the roster of about maybe, like, 40-something to 50 characters. I think they're going to go with that solid roster of good characters, new characters in there as well, and I think a lot of like the third party and stuff might get cut, you know, and it might go with new third party characters in the game too. So we'll see. But Sonic will be in. I think Sonic is like an honorary first party character for for Smash Brothers at this point. You know, he's one of the first guest characters in terms of third party. So Sonic, I think, will be in regardless. Yeah, Sonic isn't getting cut. I think Sonic and Mega Man are safe. Sonic and, like, Mega Man's like an honorary first-party character. Sonic is an honorary first-party character. So I think Sonic and Mega Man are safe. Every other third-party character is not necessarily safe, you know? And that's excluding Bayonetta. Bayonetta is, like, a tweener, you know, because Nintendo owns the rights to, like, Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 3, but they don't own the character right? Like, they still have to license it through Sega. But I think Bayonetta will be in the game, just default, as, like, a Nintendo character. I think Pac-Man also can be in that. He's safe no matter what. And it's also Bandai Namco, so Bandai Namco's going to want Pac-Man in there. So, yeah. I think Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Sonic are all safe. Every other third-party character is not. Yeah. Get rid of Wii Fit, Rob, Steve, Game & Watch, and bring some heat. Yeah, I agree. Those all... Wii Fit should just leave. Like, Wii Fit was a flash in the pan. Wii Fit character does not need to be in the game at all. Although it's a fun... To be honest... I mean, to be fair. To be honest, my own personal opinion, Wii Fit's a fun character to use. Like, Wii Fit's actually fun. They move a certain type of way. It's actually a cool character that feels very different than a lot of the other characters. So I do like using Wii Fit. I don't think Wii Fit's like a bad character, but there's no need for Wii Fit to be in there anymore. You know, there's really no need. Slippy Toad and Peppy Hair. I don't think we need those two either. I'll keep it a buck. I don't think we need those two. Maybe assist trophies, sure. They come in with the R wings and start blasting people, but I don't think we need Slippy. We don't need Slippy Toad and Peppy. Nah, I'm good. Just Falco, Fox. Falco, maybe Crystal. I think Crystal would be pretty cool. Get her staff in there. Crystal, Falco, Fox, and Wolf. I think those characters would be fine if you're gonna go Star Fox, you know. Yeah, so I'd say bring in Crystal if you're gonna bring in it. But nah, you don't need Slippy and Peppy. They're not actually fighters, you know. So it doesn't really make sense to bring those two in. So yeah. Should they cut some Fire Emblem characters? Yes, but not like... I think that it's more like the Echoes should just go, but the Echoes don't actually take up a slot. But I mean, yeah, definitely they don't need all the Fire Emblem characters that they had. I agree, like they don't need all of them. I think that they don't really need Robin. They don't need... I think really what... You don't really need, like, Lucina. You can have her in there if you want, but you don't really need like Chrom. Like you don't need all of them. I think really what you would need for Fire Emblem, you would just need Ike. You would just need Marth. Ike, Marth. I would even say maybe Roy, but maybe not. But Ike and Marth for sure. Those two you absolutely need. And then I'd probably say you don't need Corrin. I'd probably just say put in the new, like put in Engage and put in 3 houses. That's what I would say. I would say just put in, you know, the 3 from Fire Emblem 3 houses, put in that, or still have Byleth, and then put in probably Fire Emblem Engage, like Alear from Fire, and then you don't need the rest of them. That's what I would say. Marth, Ike, Roy, Byleth, Alear. I would like there to be, if you can have somehow rotating 3 between the Blue Lions, you know, Edelgard, Claude, Dimitri. Like if you can somehow have them like rotating like Pokemon Trainer, I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, bring in Lucina for Awakening. Yeah, I mean, maybe you take out Roar, you put in Lucina, you know, but yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have a lot of Fire Emblem characters, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think it even matters what we say. There's gonna be a grip of Fire Emblem characters anyway, so it doesn't matter. Chrono Trigger is third party, so I mean that's up to if Square Enix wants to allow that or not, or what deal they can get. But I mean, you can't bank on you don't know what third party is gonna, like, who's gonna be allowed, who's not, what the licenses are. So you can't, like, third party isn't something. Oh yeah, we should have third party. It's like, yeah, sure, but we don't know. We don't know what each, like, Square Enix might not want Chrono in there. Like, they had a lot of restrictions when it comes to, like, Cloud. Like, they can, oh, you can only use this stage. You can only have this music. Like, it's not just a done deal, you know, Ice? Like, it's not like, oh, I could just use whatever I want, you know? Like, that's not it. That's not how it works, you know? So, Square Enix might not even want Chrono to be in the game for whatever reason or not, you know? But, of course, Chrono Trigger, of course. I mean, Chrono? Absolutely. It'd be great. But, yeah. It's third party, so you never know, right? Really, all you can do is kind of hope for, like, first party characters. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a first party character, so they can put whatever first party character they want in there. Third party, it's a little bit different, you know. I play Luigi's Mansion 2. It's all right. A Splatoon big enough to get an Echo and newcomer. I think that a newcomer for Splatoon would be good. Yeah, like having, like, the Squid Sisters or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think Pauline will be in the next Smash. Pauline, maybe. For sure. Yeah, a lot of ledge camping with Wii Fit. That's true. Put Lynn in. Yeah, she's too niche to put in the game. So I doubt she would get in. Like, it's gotta be like, it's gotta be like the most popular ones. But yeah. The owl from Zelda. The Hoot Hoot from Zelda. Yeah, that's not happening. What Gen 9 Pokemon do you want in Smash? Gen 9 Pokemon do I want in Smash? I don't know. Pokemon's always weird in terms of who they put in or not, so I'm not really sure. Hey, what's up, Criosen Bomb? James Fox would be dope, though. So, Fox's dad? Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I guess that'd probably be an Echo, though, right? That'd probably be an Echo fighter. Or at least at the bare minimum, an outfit, right? Tears of the Kingdom Zelda, Link, and Ganon would be amazing. Yes, they all need new movesets, too. So, like, having those three, but, like, having their updated movesets to Tears of the Kingdom would be ideal. I think Princess Zelda would be so cool to use. Like, Princess Zelda as, like, Tears of the Kingdom Princess Zelda. Same thing with Ganon. Like, having, you know, Handsome Ganon. You know what I'm saying? Handsome Ganon in there. Oh, man, that'd be lit, too. So I'm really hoping that they do that. That'd be great. Does Captain N qualify? Nah, he doesn't qualify. Nope, he's not in. Want a young Link that can transform into Deku Scrub, Goron, Zora. Too many moves, though. Yeah, that's never happening. That can transform into all that. Yeah, that's not. It's like a Majora's Mask, like a mask base. You know what? I wouldn't say never. That could be a thing. They could rework Young Link into, like, Majora's Mask Young Link, and that's his moveset. I think that would actually be pretty cool if they did that. Young Link is really good in Smash Ultimate, though. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of dope if they did that to where he has the different masks. I think that'd be a pretty cool character design. Baldo brought in for Smash, bro. There ain't no chance. Oh, man, there ain't no chance. There ain't no chance, bruh. There ain't no chance Baldo's coming to Smash. Fierce Deity Link is all we need. Yeah, Fierce Deity would be cool. Obviously, that'd be a part of, like, the mask, right? Or maybe you just make it Fierce Deity. But, man, Fierce Deity is so loved. Like, that's like, you get, like, one opportunity to use Fierce Deity. Like, in like, the game, right? Like, it's like, oh, there's, like, one time he uses it. I enjoy using Zelda and Ganon in Smash Ultimate, but I really wish they at least mid to high tier. Yeah, they tried with Zelda, but Zelda's kind of mid tier now. Didn't they give her a boost and she ended up being like more of a mid-ish tier now than she was before? Or no, I know Ganon's still trash, but Yeah, he actually made the final boss too easy. She's still, oh, she's still low? Okay. An idea, the fox from Tunic. I can tell, Lee Martin, you don't play Smash Brothers. I can tell you just don't play. The more stupid somebody's character suggestions are, the more you know that they just don't play. that's what so yeah. So yeah. The most random. Yo, I can tell Smash players from non-Smash. Non-Smash players will just say the most random things because they don't care. Actual Smash players that like to have fun a little bit, they'll mix in some serious stuff with some goofy stuff. So I can tell when somebody just comes in and they just name a bunch of stupid suggestions, I just know they don't even play or like Smash that much. They just don't. They just say this is what they do whenever they get into Smash mode. I'm telling you. The Smash mode is a chip that goes into people's brain. Whenever you mention Smash, they just reset the factory default, and then they open it, and whatever opinions that they had 10 years ago is the opinions they have now. There is no change, bro. There is no change. Any opinion that they had 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, it instantly just transfers to a new thing. I'm telling you. People do not change when it comes to Smash. It is the same. Trust me. The people that act this way, they will act this way till the end of time. I know these. I know this type that just says stupid characters every single time. Never has a. Trust me. They've been acting like this a long time. This is not the first time. It will not be the last. A character from Astral Chain. I would love an Astral Chain character. I think that would be really cool. I'd be down for Astral Chain. So yeah, I've heard people say unironically they want Shrek. Shrek was like a meme for like Smash. It was like a meme. So yeah, it was definitely a meme. But it's all good, man. Shout outs to you guys on JoJo Friday. Appreciate y'all. Please make sure you hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. You're out here as well. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. Noah Mio will absolutely cook in the next Smash. Let's go. What's your favorite Smash menu theme? That's a good one. The Smash 4 menu theme that Etika used to always use. The that, does anybody know which one I'm talking about? Etika used to always use it. It was like I think it was the trophy gallery. Yeah, it was I'll play a user's request here. I think it was trophy gallery. I think it was trophy gallery from Melee or from Brawl. Yeah, I used to use it in my vids all the time. I don't use it anymore. Hold up. Yes, it's this one. It's not really I guess, is it a menu theme? Yes, trophy gallery from Melee. I'm going to start using it again. Don't worry, I'm going to start using it again soon. We'll start getting the hype. I don't know about y'all, but I know I'm talking about Smash and talking about games like this. It just generally makes me happy, bro. Like, we're close. Like, I can freaking feel it. Dude, we're... Oh, say another word! Pinky! Say another word! We're freaking close, man. We are close to finally getting some hype back. Finally getting out of this grifter well of endless whining. Oh my gosh, we're close. I even appreciated in retrospect, the whining about Pokemon graphics, that was actually even refreshing compared to the normal dialogue from these morons. So yeah, man, like, oh gosh, we're close, dude. We're close. I like it changes his intro theme, but he uses the trophy theme a lot. Yeah, I remember he had like the artsy Omni guy or whatever. That guy that faked the Rayman Smash. He had him do like a theme for him that he would use. That was really good. Yeah, good stuff, man. I didn't count. I'm not really counting time till the direct happens, but as a content creator, I've got to be cognizant and aware of the time, because I need to plan content around that time. So I am looking at it like, okay, I want to have this, and this planned. I want to get these last videos out. So I got to look at it that way. But yeah, for everybody else, don't look at it that way, you know, I guess. All right. Let's see here. But it's all good. We're getting games finally. What was your most favorite Smash tournament moments? The crab at Hungry Box is still wild. I don't know if I have most favorite tournament moments. I don't know, man. I don't remember as many of them out there. But probably like Smash Melee, like Evo Smash Melee was always hype, like just so good. Oh, it's probably all Melee stuff, to be honest. Believe it or not, even though I'm not like a Melee player, most of the moments that I think they're like the best moments are definitely from Melee. The Salty Sweet, oh my god, Salty Sweet 2015 was so good. So good. Party Man, Kart, and Smash back. Let's go.
I'm so ready for Mario Kart 9 in Smash.
Yes.
Talking with Chupa and Dark about it recently, and man, it feels good to be back to talking about new releases and see something very soon.
It feels good.
Ultimate menu theme, please.
It just feels good to have, like I said, I'm telling you, man, it's hard to, like, I don't want to have to say it, but it's hard to escape the grifter logic and the stupid, like the talk that we see is all the 60 frames, like, it's just, don't get me wrong, all that stuff's important, sure, whatever, but it's cool to just get back to getting hyped about directs and stuff. Like, we've seen the substitute. They've had a year plus. We've seen the alternative, and no, sir, I don't like it. I gave them a chance, bro. We gave them they had a whole year. They had a whole year to show us, because Nintendo somewhat took the year off. They had a whole year, bro, and no, sir, I don't like it. I didn't see the litness. There was no lit presentations that were lit. There were none. They had a whole year, bro, a whole year, and no, sir, I don't like it. So please get me back. Don't get me wrong. Was there lit games announced? Absolutely. Was Stellar Blade great? Yes, it was. Was there Rise of the Ronin? Sure. Was there Astrobot? Absolutely. Was there Final Fantasy? Yes, it was. But nobody had a presentation that strung together everything in a surprising and oh my gosh, and this like how they do with directs. Like, even some of those crusty directs towards the end of Nintendo Switch's life, like 2023 or whatever, even those were better than what we got from the last number of years. Now, if you're like a hardcore Xbox guy, you'll probably disagree with me, right? Like, if you love Game Pass and all that, but none of that stuff is really, it's like first of all, a lot of the games aren't even out yet that they even announced. A lot of the, like, you know, Fable and stuff like that, a lot of the stuff's not even out. But second of all, it's like that stuff is so spread apart and it diminishes it once again when it's multi-platform. So it's just like, nah, man, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just not the same. Like, it's just not the same. Like, Sony and Microsoft probably had a little bit better. I think their presentations might have been better even back in, like, the live, like, the actual E3 presentation era. You know, it might have been better then, bro. I'm not 100% sure, but whatever they're doing, I don't like it as much, man. Like, it's just not as lit. I don't know why. I'm not trying to be flaming or fanboying or nothing, bro. But like I said, I tried. I streamed every presentation I could. I streamed every PlayStation State of Play that I could. And it's just, there's something missing. There's some type of there's some essence missing. I don't know what it is, but there's something missing, and it's good to have the actual originator back this year, because that April 2nd Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is gonna be incredible, bro. It is going to be absolutely incredible. Let me get the Smash Ultimate menu theme. Man, Switch 2 reveal showing off that new Mario Kart is better than Ultimate, bro. I might have been, bro. That little trailer that we got, that is got 20 million views, right? Oh man. So yeah, Metaphor was awesome. Metaphor was so good. I agree. Metaphor was great. Metaphor was really good. But yeah, they'll show Monster Hunter a million times. I mean, like, or like I said, if Sony actually brought the real heat, if Sony didn't mess up, I'm blaming Sony. And I'm blaming Sony because Microsoft, obviously, they have multi-platform. It diminishes the impact. Sony, I'm blaming them. And the reason why I'm blaming them is because they messed up with the live service thing. If Sony brought the heat that they have the heaters. They've got the guns. I mean, they've got them, bro. They've got them. They've got Sly Cooper. They've got Ratchet. They've got, what's it called? They've got a Jack and Daxter. They've got heat. They've got Killzone. They've got SOCOM. They've got Resistance. Like, Sony's got a bunch of stuff. They just opted to do live service instead. They said they banked on live service and said, screw all these games. They're not profitable enough. We don't need to make them. Let's do live service. And then it backfired. That's all. That's it. That's all that happened, bro. And that's the reason why this generation hasn't been as lit. I mainly blame Sony because they have the horses, they have the guns to get it done. And they legitimately did not fire them. Like, they legit banked on live service, which is a funny gun. It's like the gun that Joker has. You know what I'm saying? Like, there might be a bullet in it, but it also might go bang and be a blank or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They played Russian roulette, you know, and they kept on hitting the blank, except for the games that we knew. They had, you know, God of War Ragnarok, that was great. They had Horizon Forbidden West, that was great. They had Astrobot, that was great. You know, they had Gran Turismo. I mean, I'm not a Gran Turismo guy, but they had that as well. You know, they had a few other stuff. They had Demon Souls. There were some things, but they have so many other IPs and so many other games that they could have had where we would have had droughts. And it would have been way more lit. Their presentations would have been way better. It would have been, listen, what's more exciting? Seeing a third-party game that they hijacked, like Stellar Blade, that was already announced multi-platform, but then all of a sudden they hijack it and make it their own game, or Lost Soul Aside, they hijack it, they show it off multiple times, it's in China Hero Games a million times, and then they say, okay, well now you get it. Like, it's way more hype if you would have said, yo, we got a new Resistance game coming out, and it's coming out this year, or it's coming out next year. That is more hype than sitting here and jacking third-party games and saying, here you go. Like, so if they would have done, oh, we got a new Sly, like a new 2D Sly, a high-quality 2D Sly Cooper game. Oh, we got a brand new, how about another Ratchet, like a smaller side Ratchet and Clank game, or like the Daxter game, like a Daxter game. How about, like, you know, like, here's a Killzone game, like a smaller end Killzone game, like a AA or different type of Killzone game, or a smaller game that's built for multiple platforms, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have the stuff that they could have done to make the presentations better. Not saying that these games would have been big, massive system sellers, but to actually make the presentations more unique and fine-tuned for Sony. That's what I'm saying was missing. Most of the time, the state of play is just a bunch of third-party games. And that's fine. They're all, I mean, Microsoft puts out a freaking tweet that says, oh yeah, all these games that were announced at this show are also here. And it's like, oh, like they're all like everything's multi-plat. So it's like, it takes away the uniqueness of what makes you a first party and for a show or a presentation. It just takes it away. Like, and I know people get mad at that and say, no, Sony's about third party. And it's like, but yeah, I get that. But what's the point? Why don't they all just dual stream it? Why doesn't everybody just stream? If it's all multi-plat games, then why don't you guys link up with Microsoft and you guys all stream it together since it's all multi-plat games? Now, once again, I'm not against having multi-plat games in there. They make the show go. Nintendo does multi-plat in there as well. Microsoft does it, obviously. Sony does it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having multi-plat games in your presentation. But when it's the whole thing with like 1 or 2 first-party games, that's not exciting. That's not exciting. I don't care what anybody says. you're following the blueprint of a Nintendo Direct and removing the most crucial element of the Nintendo Direct that makes it great. A Nintendo Direct without first-party games is a third-party showcase, and nobody thinks those are like the most lit thing ever. Nintendo had like one good third-party showcase in like the whole Switch era. Like third-party presentation. Like literally one good one. One. Out of the 8 years that they've been doing them, right? Nintendo had like one good third-party showcase. Like one good one. And outside of that, everyone's like, yeah, move on. Like, move it along. You know, so I can't subscribe to this whole, I almost fell. I can't subscribe to this whole, oh, no first-party games, it's okay. It's like, no, man, like, no. You need first-party games as well as the third-party games. You need both of them, in my opinion. You need both of them, not just one of them. So I don't know. I lost my SD card that's around here somewhere. I gotta find it because there's actual stuff on there. So anyway, that's my thought on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Man, switch to reveals. Okay, I already read that. Shout out. State of play, no soul. I see where this is going. Oh well. What? Listen, Nick, you're a Sony guy. You know what I'm saying is correct. Let me ask you a question, Nick. How lit would it have been if Sony actually announced all the stuff that I'm talking about at State of Plays? You know good and well that's what you want. There's not a single Sony fan that has flamed me for what I've said on Twitter or what I've said. They've all literally agreed. Like every single one of them have agreed with me on that. That it would have been better if Sony had all this and they didn't go this live service route. They all say it in their own shows. I watch these play. They all say the same thing. Everyone's saying the same. This isn't like, oh, you're negative or nothing. Like literally every Sony fan would say, yeah, they would have. I mean, I don't think I've met a single Sony guy that said, yeah, I would have liked the live service games instead of the first party games like Resistance and Killzone and like, you know, and whatever else like Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter and maybe more Ratchet and Clank and maybe some more other stuff that they have. Like they have IPs, right? Like I don't think there's not a single person that would have said, okay, let's not get that. Let's take the alternative in live service. Even if Sony was able to launch all of the live service games that were canceled, what would you have liked more? Would you have liked a heavy dosage of live service games, or would you have liked the stuff what made you a Sony fan in the first place? The games that actually made you like Sony. A lot of us grew up on the PS2. The PS2, what were some of the best games on the PS2? Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper. These are the games that Sony put out there that people thought they were very good. You know, I get it, times change, things do change, but I've got to blame Sony for this generation not being as good. And that's not a negative thing. That's a positive thing because I want to see Sony's first party games. The haters will be like, Sony sucks. They're trash. None of their games are good. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I want to see those. You know, I want to see those games. So that's the main difference between me and maybe a crazy Xbox dude or a crazy Nintendo dude. They'll sit there and discredit Sony all day. I'm not doing that. I'm saying the generation would have been better if Sony didn't go through this nonsense that they went through. And that's what most Sony fans will say. Most Sony fans will agree with me on that point. I think you would agree with me on that point. Or would you not want Resistance? And would you not want Killzone? Would you not want Sly Cooper? Would you not want SOCOM? Would you not want all these franchises back if there was an option? I'm saying I'm a Sony guy, and man, OJ, I would have lost my mind for those announcements. Resistance 4, new Killzone, new SOCOM, new Sly Cooper, new Jack and Daxter, new Uncharted would have. Who wouldn't want that? Like, who would? I mean, you're not a Sony fan if you wouldn't want that. There's not a single Sony fan that would look at that lineup and be like, nah, I'm good. Like, who wouldn't want that? That's what the PS3 era was full of that. You know? It was full of new Uncharted game announcements. It was full of new Resistance announcements. It was full of new Killzone announcements. It was full of new SOCOM. It was full of new Sly Cooper, new Ratchet and Clank. It was just full of all sorts of new first-party game announcements. The whole PS3 gen. They were a little slow starting out, but then boom, boom, boom. I mean, we got Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3 all within a 2007, 8, 9, 10, a 4-year period. Sony games cost too much and don't sell enough to recoup the cost. See, this is where they need to have a proper AA budget. A proper AA budget would not be a problem with a proper AA budget. I agree with you. I just heard it too many times. They realized they messed up with the live service. It's going to be a time the classic games come out. I'm still playing a lot of third party. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. That's true. That's true. That's true. It has been said a number of times. I agree. Yeah. But it's a fun thing to say. It's like when the Wii, like how many times did I mention the Switch? Listen, I've done it before too. I had so many people unsubscribe to me because I would not shut up. I would not shut up about RPGs on the Wii U. I had my whole team of people that I work with literally get so salty at me and talk about me behind my back and tell me how and say that I'm stupid because I would not stop complaining about how there was no RPGs on Wii U and how the Wii U died. Like literally that was the topic of discussion for like how long. It's still to this day. The Wii U's been dead now for, let's just say since 2017. Actually, it's really been since 2015. But let's just say the Wii U's been dead now going on 10 years. Like literally it's been dead now, like a dead platform for 10 years now. And we still have people bring it up in today's day. Like, it still gets brought up in terms of it. And I'm just now, like, probably last year or last 2 years, I'm just now kind of getting tired of people bringing it up, right? So this whole situation with the live service thing, it's very new. It's very fresh and new. But yeah, you are right. A lot of people are talking about it a lot. But man, bro, with the Wii U situation, we were talking about it for a decade. so yeah. All right, let me get this next track here. It was never alive. Wow. It was alive for a little bit. Marlon Gaming Nation PlayStation fan agrees too. Yeah. Marlon agrees with me as well. Yeah. Thank you so much though, guys. I appreciate it. 115 on the board. 100 and how many likes do we have? We still need to hit the like button though. I have not been shilling the likes. We're only at 109 likes, guys. Let's get to 125 likes. 25 like intervals. Let's get to 125. Let's go. On JoJo Friday, let's get to 125 to 150. Hit that like button. No remake of Uncharted, but more of a new saga of Uncharted. Yeah, just like a new Uncharted would be good. But like we haven't gotten a single new Naughty Dog game this whole gen. Like there's been no new Naughty Dog games. They just announced Intergalactic or whatever. Is it called Intergalactic? I forgot what that game is called with the bald lady. But they just announced that, and I'm like, what did I think? Oh, cool. What did I say? I'm no hater. What did I say? I said, oh, great. Finally a Naughty Dog game. But the problem is that we're 4 years in. It's like we're 4 years into the gen, and we finally getting a brand new Naughty Dog game announcement. That's not good. That's like, what's going on here, you know? So that's the problem that I have. Because they were doing Factions live service, and then they canceled It's like, they canceled the one live service game that they probably could have released, even if it was kind of busted and people would have been patient with it. They canceled the one live service game that they probably shouldn't have canceled. That's the funny thing. Ball head girl. Yeah, Factions messed up their schedule. It did. It jacked up. They even said they want to focus on the single player stuff. So that's why they canceled Factions. I wonder if Intergalactic is even coming out this gen. I think Intergalactic is probably gonna be a PS6 and PS5 game. It could be like The Last of Us Part 1, where it released in the PS3 era, but they had a remaster ready to go the next year for the PS4 and used the same game to sell the PS4 with the bundle. That's how I bought my PS4, was the Last of Us bundle. I got Last of Us in there, and I was like, okay, I'll try it out. So yeah, there you go. So they'll probably do that. It'll probably release in the PS5 era at the very like last year or something. You know? Same thing with The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2, that released in the last year of the PS4. And then we got a remaster, and then we got an update, then we also got a remaster for the game. So, and then they remade The Last of Us Part 1. Didn't they remake The Last of Us Part 1 again? They did. They remade it. They remade the game. So they remade the remaster. Yeah. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Yes. I'm actually looking forward to playing the game. Like, I'm looking forward to playing a game from Naughty Dog that's not just about like guns and shooting. Like The Last of Us is a survival game. Uncharted, that is a, you know, just a third person action adventure shooting game. This is like a looks like a third person melee, like actual like combos and like swords and weapons, like melee combat game. I'm looking forward to that. So maybe it's their take on like a God of War / Devil May Cry type of game, you know? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it could be really cool. I'm no game dev, but they couldn't convert factions to multiplayer non-live service type of game. Nah, non-live service. Just I mean, they could have, but probably not. For the PS6, Sony might remaster the remake of the remaster. They might. You never know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they remade The Last of Us Part 2 on the PS6. Just remake it, you know? Just remake The Last of Us Part 2. So yeah, remake the remaster again. You know, that was already upgraded. That was, you know, so they could for sure. They should remaster God of War 2018. Interesting. You know what they should do? They should remake the original God of War. That would be cool. Remake the original 3 God of Wars. God of War 1, 2, and 3. And then just like remaster, put like a collection like remaster, but then also remake the original God of War. Like imagine a God of War 1 remake. Like that adds a bunch of extra content and new scenes and context to how crazy Kratos is. That would be lit. I would be down for that. That would get me excited. Now the God of War remaster would be fine. Like I'd be down like if they just remastered the whole games and just like put like, you know, 1080p or 4K 60 or 4K 120 and just put them all on like a disc or whatever. That'd be fine. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. But what would get me super excited would be a God of War 1 remake with a lot of added context, like backstory and context to it. That would be crazy. Yeah, there are God of War God of War bundle rumors out there. But like if they were to remake the original God of War, sign me up for that. I think Neil Druckmann said that something The Last of Us Part 3 unlikely to be coming. Yeah, he did say that. He did. There probably won't be a Last of Us Part 3, which, I mean, if you played The Last of Us Part 2, I mean, the ending sucks, but I mean, it's not the worst ending ever, you know? It is what it is. Like, it's fine, you know? Like, it can end there, and there probably wouldn't be a problem. Like, it's not like it's, oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's not like it's Xenoblade Chronicles X bad, you know? It's just kind of like, this ending sucks, but it's okay. It's resolved. Like, it's fine, you know? But it's not, like, ideal, but it's fine. But it's not great, but it's fine. Like, whatever, you know? But that game, it'd probably take them 10 years to write that game, man. So, like, what would you do? Would you leave that arc and go to a different part of the United States, like a Fallout type of thing? Maybe you do something like that, you know? I mean, if they remake God of War 1, they'll probably make it into the current combat. No. No, don't do that. Please do not do that. Make it, like, authentic to the God of War 1 game, you know? Make it authentic. Do not remake it into God of War 2018 or God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok combat is really good. Like, it's actually much improved over God of War 2018. But I would like for them to keep it authentic to God of War 1 gameplay. I played Rebirth because Remake sold me on it. Tried it for 100 hours, but so much of it felt forced. Can't say I'll be playing the next game, sadly. Bro, if you put 100 hours into the game, you might as well just play the next game. What do you mean? It felt forced. You put 100 hours. You must have liked it. I never played 100 hours of a game that I don't like, especially a single player game. So you might as well play the last one since you already put 100 hours into that one. You might as well just finish it off. How about a Bloodborne remaster? Everyone's been asking for that. I thought Last of Us Part 2 was incredible. My personal favorite PS4 game. I thought it was good. I thought it was good as well. Is it my personal favorite PS4 game? What is my favorite PS4 game? I don't know. Last of Us is definitely up there. Final Fantasy VII Remake is up there for sure. I'm not sure. I'd have to go through and look. To be honest, I didn't like I played a lot of PS4 games, but I wasn't in love with a lot of PS4 games. So gameplay is top tier in part 2. I agree. Gameplay is the best gameplay. Some of the best gameplay that I've played in that, like a Western title. Absolutely. I played a lot of, you know what would have been really good on PS4 if they didn't mess it up? Mass Effect Andromeda. So yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda would have been really good. What's up, OJ? Happy Friday. JoJo who? Happy Fire Emblem Friday, says Christian. Yo, what up, Christian Me World? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But yeah, we just chilling. We just talking about PlayStation and all sorts of other stuff. And time flies when you're freaking having fun. Goodness gracious. At 2:45 already. All right, get some more questions in. Let me see if I can go over these last bit of news that I have. So yeah. Yeah, there's a new RoboCop game. Who here played the new RoboCop game? Who played the last one? I'll tell you guys a story too. So Dreamcast guy bought me the RoboCop game, RoboCop Rogue City. He bought me that game because we had a bet back in 2023, going on 2 years ago now. He said that Super Mario Bros. Wonder would not be nominated for Game of the Year because he played it and he thought that it was just a boring game. He probably played it for like an hour or two, jumped around for a second and said, this game sucks, right? So I knew that he didn't actually play the game all the way through. So I knew that he was wrong. So I was like, oh yeah, I said, I bet you anything Super Mario Bros. Wonder will be a nominee for Game of the Year. It's got a 90, it was a 93/92 average on Metacritic. It's Metacritic must buy. It's a really good game. People like the game. It's Mario. I think it's going to be nominated. He said it won't. So the deal was, if I lose, if it's not on there, then I buy him a copy of Star Ocean Second Story R. But if I win, he buys me a physical copy of RoboCop. So obviously I ended up winning, and I actually predicted all the games on there. I got all 6 of them right. It was Resident Evil, Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate, Alan Wake 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and one more game that I can't remember. There was another game that was on there as well. Spider-Man. Was it Spider-Man? Was it Spider-Man 2? Or no, what was it? But anyway, yeah, I got all of them right. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I played it on stream. I played the game on stream, and it's an okay game. It's just not for me. But yeah, there's a new one coming out. It's called RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. Let's go. Unfinished Business reveal trailer. Oh, I want to watch the reveal trailer. Let's go. I didn't know they have a reveal trailer for it. Yeah, it sold well too. Like, it actually sold really well. So they got another one coming out now. All right, let's check it out. That's the old school RoboCop theme. We gotta play that music once. We gotta play the NES RoboCop theme.
There were too many, and their weapons. So many good officers that.
We're the cops. All the bad ones should be afraid of us.
Cops shouldn't be feared. What do you want us to be? Judges? Executioners?
What do you think, Murphy?
Surrender, or there will be trouble.
You're going down.
This is such a RGT game, bro. Such an RGT game, man. This is such an RGT game, bro. It just screams just the problem that I had with it looks good though. It looks good. The problem that I had with it was just too slow. It was just like it was just too slow, bro. To be honest, I didn't like moving that slow, and it was in first person. So it was like it was slow and it was in first person. I couldn't do it anymore. I did like it though. What I played, I thought it was fun, but yeah, it was just not. It was okay. It was okay, but it's just not for me. It's just too slow because RoboCop moves all robotic, and you know, I like the faster paced stuff. But yeah, it's all good. It's very robotic. It's very like, I mean, you're a robot. It's very robotic because you're a robot, you know. But no, it's actually really good though. Like I think a lot of you guys, if you play first person shooters, you'll probably like it. If you love RoboCop, you'll definitely like it. I like RoboCop, but I wasn't like the biggest RoboCop fan ever or anything like that, you know. So yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Yo, it's your boy, my man Ralphie. Says kick. Hey, shout outs, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for the 20, or thank you for the $5. We got 120 on the board. Let's go. Not 20, 120. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Let's get it.
Even further beyond.
Even further beyond, baby. Shout out to my man Ralphie. How you doing today, brother? Or how you doing tonight, more like it. There's a rumor that, okay, yeah, God of War collection. Yeah, we could see, hopefully we see a God of War collection. Sony's likely waiting to see what Nintendo reveals about the Switch 2, including its features, performance, and game lineup to gauge the potential impact for their own console strategy. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if they're waiting on that, but I mean, yeah, it's possible. The IR sentiment mostly unused. Activision has said they regretted not putting games on the Switch. Do you think that the new Switch mouse feature will feature gimmick limited to appease Activision? No, I don't think that the mouse feature was built in to appease Activision. Hell no. All right, no, absolutely not. The mouse feature for the Nintendo Switch was put in simply because they wanted to add something new. Like, and mouse and keyboard has been a thing, right? It's been a thing, and they've already had IR. So the next natural thing would be like, okay, well, how about a mouse like feature? Like you can click on things, you can use it to browse the shop. Like it's a feature that you can use. Plus, Nintendo's done stuff like that. Like it was a long time ago. But like, you know, the Mario Paint, they had a mouse for it. So it's not like it's a completely new concept in terms of things. But no, it definitely wasn't built into appease Activision. Hell no. Absolutely not. So hit that like button though, guys. If you have not hit that like button, we are striving for 125 likes. We're at 115. We definitely need to get 10 more likes. So let's get 10 more likes in this, in the last bit of the show. Mouse could be sick for Metroid. Yeah, I mean, you can use a mouse for Metroid. You can use it for Mario Maker. You can use it for browsing the eShop, clicking on different things. You can use it for a variety of games. You can use it for point-and-click adventures. Like there was a game called Zack and Wiki on the Wii that would have been great with like a mouse function or keyboard or whatever, right? So there's stuff like that. I mean, there's like all sorts of things. Yo, shout outs to It's Your Boy Raptors. I'm dropping 100 on the Switch 2 live stream. And 100. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the big drop. Hey, we've got a lot of, I plan on earning whatever I get. I try to do my best. One, you don't have to, but I appreciate anything that I do get. Helps keep the streams going. But for the Switch 2 stream, I do plan on going all out. Let me just tell that right now. I do plan on going all out. So expect there to be a lot of celebrations, some giveaways, some awesome stuff. marathon stream. Expect it to be lit. So trust me, guys, it will be something that you're definitely going to want to come through. And if you want to support, I appreciate it. But I will earn every dollar overall. I will. I've got a lot. That's why I said I don't want to play any games this month up until Xenoblade, because I'm planning, I'm thinking, I'm writing things down. I'm old, so I got to write stuff down so I don't forget it. Even if you're not old, you got to do that. But I'm really thinking about what I want to do and how I want to go about this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I didn't want to necessarily play a ton of games this month. I just want, even though I am playing Assassin's Creed, but I'm just going to probably play like the first like 20 hours or 20 hours just to see if I like it. I'll capture some footage and give you guys my thoughts. It's such a controversial game, and you know, I'm not saying anything, but you never know. It might be. I'm not an Assassin's Creed guy, you know, and I'm not saying this is based on my gameplay experience or anything, but it might be better than maybe people think. It might be. I don't know. Just based off the gameplay that they've shown so far, you never know. Could be better than people think it is. I don't know. But anyway, I'm playing that, so we'll see how that goes. Will you do a Switch 2 unboxing video? Sure. Tactics are what you want a game. Switch 2 triangle strategy was great. Yeah, you can use it. You can use a mouse for tactics games. Fire Emblem. There's so many features for a mouse. Also, guys, I want to show you guys something else. Like, big love to everybody that's been watching the channel. We've definitely views have been a little bit low, but it's picking up with some, like I said, the focus videos. My Xenoblade video is second best out of the last 10, and I think it might actually go up to 1. So thank you guys so much for watching the vids. If you haven't seen my Xenoblade video, check it out. My Fire Emblem video is also doing good, like picking up late views as well. So if you haven't seen those vids, check them out, man. They're good stuff. There's the Xenoblade video is first. The Fire Emblem update video is second. So I will be doing more updates on the JRPGs and stuff that you guys want to do. Like I'm kind of, like I said, kind of just to go over to like a little bit of a new thing. I'm kind of going to phase out a bit more of just like RPG news and random stuff. And kind of more focus in on like the games that you guys want to hear about up until the Switch 2 reveal. Now, obviously, Switch 2 reveal going to be a little bit different. You know, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing things a bit different. But I do plan on having some really good content before then. Like I said, focused on updates for Fire Emblem, what we can see there. Obviously, Monolith Soft stuff. We're going to be continuously talking about that. Switch 2 updates, things like that. So, yeah, last 2 videos have been good. Have been good compared to the previous 2 videos. So that's good. And yes, hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. So I do appreciate that. Let them know that we are streaming and we are out here. So it's great, man. It's good stuff. Good stuff overall. Good stuff overall. So thank you guys so much for your support, though, man. Seriously, thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate all of you guys. Appreciate everything. So yeah, it's all good though. Diablo, yeah, you can use it for Diablo as well. Yeah, use it for Diablo too. Diablo is another one that you can use it for. Absolutely. Real ones on here knowing, real ones here knowing there's nothing going on. Not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, but hit that like button though, guys. I appreciate it. Hit that like button. We are pretty much, like I said, done with the stream. So I want to say thank you to everybody that came out. Like I said, hit the like button. We need 4 more likes. Let's get to 125 before we bounce. I want to say big love to everybody that dropped donos. We hit we hit 125 on the combo board. Shout outs to Bead Queen. Big 40 on JOJO Friday. Thank you to all the JOJOs. We had 10 JOJOs tonight. So that's always a good night if we have 10 JOJOs. So big love. It's your boy Ralphie. My man Party Man, Ice Sizzle, Kevin, DeAndre. You guys also suggested great music tonight too. The Great Wah, Muck Bro, 777, Bead Queen once again, Cyber Tours with the double donos, and Jacob Jessback starting it off. So thank you guys. There's a lot of people, but that's a pretty small amount that actually got us to 125 overall. So thank you guys so much for your support tonight. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So it's been awesome, man. What's the goal for you outside the YouTube life? Don't worry about it, my man. Worry about your own goals. My goal is to make you happy coming out to the stream here discussing video games. So don't worry about me outside of YouTube or whatever the case is. I'm doing what I'm doing because I enjoy doing it. And all the stuff that I do outside of YouTube, that's my own business. That's not your business. That's my own business to take care of. So don't worry about it. I'm here to make you guys happy and talk about video games and all that. And if I decide to share information outside of it, I will. But you don't got to worry about what I'm doing outside of that. That's my own stuff that I do. I don't really need to tell you guys about that. So, but I'm not doing anything bad. I'm doing my own stuff that I want to do outside of YouTube and outside of my work. So don't worry about it. But thank you. I appreciate the concern, or I appreciate the question. But thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Thank you guys. Cyber Taurus, appreciate you, man. Thank you for everything. Appreciate the big donos tonight. And yeah, you guys have a nice one. It was a great JoJo Friday. Check out the vids that I recently did. They're great as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys back tomorrow for the Spawncast pre-show. And of course the Spawncast tomorrow night. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace.